place and you walk into them, your beer is $15 and whatnot. And you say, this place, how does this place, it's just like that hidden diamond. Yeah, diamond in the rough. Yeah, and so if you want to dance, I mean, I try to avoid them out.
Hello.
Unless she'll sit on my face. If she'll sit on my face,
Whoremaxxer says he doesn't want to come on my channel. No, I'm not going on his channel. He can come on my channel. I'm not going on his.
I'm that
That's
perverted.
not going to happen.
I eat them outright in the room too.
That is absolutely not going to happen.
Oh yeah.
We got to get some more people here.
Oh no, it shares booze.
That is absolutely not going to happen. Yeah. Whoremaxxer wants to talk to me. He can come on my channel. Otherwise, we're just going to make fun of him. Let's see.
Because I'm going to tell you something. It's a fun atmosphere. If you read the reviews, it'd probably scare people away. I said, don't go by that shit. Because if I ever went by that crap, I probably wouldn't go anywhere.
I hope that Whoremaxxer has a good show for us.
But, Alan, when we talk about the dark maxers and rotters that never leave, these
you have like 15 fucking accounts, okay? You have a whole
like that pile of putty
accounts.
He would never
go. Find another one.
He'd feel confused, embarrassed, unsure of himself. Is that my favorite place, Kayla?
We got to get some more
as far as strip clubs, yeah, it's my favorite.
Everyone mount the like button. We have a shockingly low amount of people. I did just go live, so it's going to take a minute for people to get here.
Because the women are gorgeous. I want you to les out.
He's under Street Maxer.
These hot Cuban women, blonde, Spanish, walking around in Victoria's Secret lingerie. Oh God,
Street Maxer.
Gets me horny just thinking about it, Monty. Monty, we were discussing Chica Bonitas. How it's the untapped gem, Leo.
It will
the untapped gem of Las Vegas. And there's not many because these are forget it.
Space.
Forget it. Those women make far too much money. No. Yeah. Today we want to be thankful for the life affirming women that open the cheeks and reprint. Yeah. Yes. Why am I getting these people asking me to speak to Carolyn Carlin? Is that her name? Carolyn Carlin?
I don't know why. Odd. I don't know why.
Obviously, she's seeking me out. Huh?
I don't know why. Yes, I am.
Carolyn or Carlin.
It's Nitwit 69 Whoremaxxer. Oh, do you?
Now, does she want to be in Slam Pigs 1 through 4? That's what we're talking about, Monty. If she wants to be Carlin, this political, I think she's a political streamer. She wants to be in Slam Pigs. We can make that happen.
No.
Okay, Pachenko?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I saw like a couple of people asking me this. I said, well, I don't know where all of a sudden this comes from. Well, Carolyn, why don't you come over here and
sit come over this? Here, bitch. You are my bitch, Whoremaxxer. You
What's
can
the matter?
Come over
the dark
here.
Energy got you, baby? Oh, yeah. Little pony ride? Yes, I think that's the one.
Fucking wishes.
She also got a restraining order on him.
I did. I did get a restraining order on Ben.
Anything.
I did get a restraining order on him.
That is the one, Monty.
Yep, it's true.
She can come over here.
Thanks, Bosfist. No, Whoremaxxer, I'm not coming.
Know what
over
I think she wants to do?
Nope. Not gonna happen.
I think she wants a good fuck, is what she needs.
I just got a good fuck last night. I can get one right now if I want to.
Is what she needs.
I'm pretty sure I could get fucked right now if I wanted to. My husband.
Well, not Chica Bonitas.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, look at you. Put my picture in there.
Nah.
You know how many problems that you have? Do you know the amount of problems that you have to make an account? Do you know the amount of problems that you have to take a picture of the stream to put it on there? And God knows the amount you've already put. Another one from John. You have to go to Carolyn. How do you pronounce it? Carolyn?
Yeah, you have to come over here, Whoremaxxer. That's the deal.
Should I just call her Carl?
I'm not coming over here.
We have one Carl in here.
You're coming over here.
Oh, yeah? What is the topic? I'll take a pee-pee and I guess I'll shoot on over there. But since there's people on here, I don't want to wait an hour to speak to this woman. Okay?
You can come over here right now, bitch.
Yeah. She has a ruler she wants to try out.
This is Nitwit.
Oh, she wants to measure my cock.
69.
Is that what you're saying? Oh, that's fine. Oh, we can get that done tonight.
This is a horrible fucking.
Is she over there talking about SJWs making 1,000 stream? Boring. Yeah, that's right, Monty. Quality woman in Chickas is basically Rose Monroe porn star. Yeah, I would agree. I'm not sure Kelsey Monroe, but they are gorgeous women.
It had
gorgeous.
to be. There was no other stream I could do for Nitwits number 69
really
that was
bad.
not Whoremaxxer. There was no other stream that was possible.
Let's go to Carla. Okay, let me pee their hot stuff. Did Sarah the Grinch block you, Jump? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have any attention to go over there. I don't need, really, I don't like being around boring people. And this is the truth, though. To go there and sit and listening to date night, like, I mean, honey, go to TGA Fridays. Have yourself a mimosa at TGA Fridays and shut the fuck up, you blue-pilled schmuck. Yeah. Carlin is drunk by it. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect. I'll slide right into her.
No.
Would that make a good OnlyFans for the Carlin fans?
No.
I bet you I could bust her ass. I bet she's into good anal sex. Yeah, we'll go look.
Well, perhaps not with you.
The stream, she wants a good anal domination session. Yeah. Well, you would. You look like you would, definitely. Who's the guy in your avatar? He looks like he'd like a pair of tits. Socialist streaming needs some stress relief. Yeah. All right. Let me take a pee and we'll shoot on over there. Can somebody put a link over there or something? Because I don't think I subscribe to SJW streams.
Well, you need to, Whoremaxxer.
That's something
this is only for Whoremaxxer. No one else joined.
So
someone can send him that link.
Tracy is what I'm saying. Now, is she ready for this? Yeah. She ready for this?
This is a horrible idea. I definitely.
Oh yeah. She ready?
This is. This is gonna go horribly wrong. Everyone understands this, right? Like, this is. Don't fucking click that link. Well, I mean, I guess you can click it. I don't have to have you on the stream if you know if you. Whatever. Oh God, Whoremaxxer. Oh, Whoremaxxer. Well, I mean, apparently he does. That's not going to happen, but he can dream. He can dream. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we're going to hang out. We're going to see if Whoremaxxer Whoremaxxer is actually banned on my channel, but he can still click the link.
Yeah. There's the link. Where?
Click the link.
Where's the link?
It's in the chat, bitch. Come on.
I'm trying to find those, Antheus. The moment I turned into the stream, you were saying, I bet she's into anal sex. Yeah. Good. Good, those Antheus. They need to hear it. Where's the link? I don't see it. Let me look it up. I don't see it. That's not very helpful.
How easy was it to get Whoremaxxer to come do my bidding?
Carolyn.
Like, at first he was like, I'm not going on her channel. And now
she's watching.
Where's the link? Where's the link? How easy was it to get Whoremaxxer to do my bidding?
Where's your StreamYard, honey? I'm coming here for you, honey cakes. Yeah. When you watching me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna eat your ass tonight, Carolyn.
Oh no, you're not.
We're ready to go.
Oh, he's here.
Everybody see this over here?
He's here.
Hello,
hi,
honey.
Whoremaxxer.
Oh, I want to get in your rhubarb tonight, honey.
I know you do. That's not probably.
No. Oh, yeah. I want to blow your ass out. Is it Carlin or Kaylin?
It's Carlin.
Do you like anal sex? You look like a woman that would be highly into that.
I don't talk about what I like, darling.
Why not?
Because
shouldn't we be open? Well, exactly. It's the internet. Isn't that the point of it?
I mean, it's the point of something. I don't know if you want to talk about whether or not I like anal sex. That's what you want to talk about.
Well, how about just sex in general? I mean, how are you with doing OnlyFans? Because personally, no.
Why would I ever lower myself to do OnlyFans? Why would I do that?
Well, the women that do OnlyFans are the best women in the world. Those are the women that make the world go around. Those are the women that count. Your politics doesn't count. Don't you understand that? How's your politics? How is having the 1000th episode on SJWs and Free Palestine morons running around that can't even point to the Middle East on a map helping the situation? Okay, my dick can liberate the world.
Your dick can liberate the world. I strongly doubt that,
Oh,
Whoremaxxer.
yeah, I'm gonna send you my porn. Oh, I'm gonna send it to you too.
I don't watch porn, darling.
Well,
Porn is
that's too bad. You're gonna
gross.
watch mine. I don't care.
No,
I don't
probably
care.
not.
Sure you will.
Probably
You're gonna
not.
love it. You're gonna make content with me too. And I'm gonna
No,
enjoy it.
no,
Oh,
I'm not, Whoremaxxer.
why not?
Why haven't you gotten Grace to make content with you yet? What's going on there?
Well,
Have
because
you
I
taken
don't
Grace's
find
virginity yet?
honestly, no, I don't find the Thurbs to be interesting people.
I mean,
Unlike
they're kind
yourself,
of interesting.
well, how are they interesting though?
I mean, they're a train wreck. Thank
All
you,
right, a
Mauricio.
train wreck that I don't see the why anybody is fascinated with the train wreck of
I mean,
theirs. What is it?
it's something to watch, isn't it? It's like it's interesting.
No,
It's
I'm
different.
something to watch. Don't you see
Really?
my candles and my ambiance in the back? I have.
Like when you eat panties on the internet.
Yeah, I've done it 3 times.
What is intriguing about eating panties? I don't understand this at all.
Because I'm a sexual degenerate and a pervert, and I live that way. A true, not
But like,
libertarian.
why? Like there are lots of
I
things
enjoy
you
it
can do
because
that
I
are
enjoy
sexual
it. I enjoy the
degenerates that are.
entertainment. Well, I enjoy the entertainment value of it. I enjoy the taste, the tang. I love eating. I especially Carl loves when I eat the ass crack. I like to eat ass too. I'm a big
But like,
proponent. I would love to
why?
get well because I highly like sex. Like there are people that maybe like highly like politics, which is life denying, by the way. I just decide I want to get on tests and fuck, and as long as I can, and make as much porn as I can. In fact, I'm gonna start it.
Have you ever been pegged, Whoremaxxer?
No, would you like to do that?
No.
Why not?
I have done that, but I'm not going to do that with you.
Sure you would. I got a nice tight little ass on me too.
Oh yeah.
Tight little pussy. See, I'm very open, Helen. So you got
Well.
the wrong guy here. I don't care about all that thing and it's unmasculine. I don't go for all that shit. I know I'm masculine. In fact, I'm the most masculine man on the internet.
I mean, do you think it's masculine to go to like these swinger clubs where like you're fucking trannies?
It doesn't matter what I screw. I mean, as far as why would I go to a regular club and
Like,
not to a
are
club?
you gay?
No.
I mean, Dragontail says you're gay, and he is actually gay, so he would know.
Well, is he calling me gay? He's calling me gay. Why? Because I've been with traps. Okay.
I mean,
All right. I mean, fuck him.
So you fuck
I mean,
men,
obviously, he's a
right?
bitch. I mean, obviously, he's a bitch.
Oh
Well, I've
no,
done
he's a
both.
bear, honey. He's
I
beautiful.
don't care
man.
what the fuck he is. I mean, it doesn't matter what they say. They would like me to be fully gay. A bear like him would like me to be fully gay because I'm so beautiful.
How did you get to a point, Whoremaxxer, where like going to swinger clubs and doing porn was like your pinnacle? What happened? Like, what's your life story? How did you get here?
It's really no life story to it. I mean, I guess it really started 4 or 5 years ago. So later in life, and I tend to keep it that way. I don't see sitting around, for instance.
How many people had you fucked before you got into porn and swinger clubs?
Not a lot. Not as many
Really?
as I'd like. Not as many as I'd like. I mean, not a huge amount.
So is that why you got into porn and swinger clubs? Because it was the only way you could get laid?
No, see, that's where people have it all wrong. Swingers club is where a smart man goes. To see a bitch and a man that is a mangina likes to pigeon dance and likes to supplicate for a woman. And I don't need to do that at a swing club. I can go there, and if I meet a woman or a couple or whatever it is, I don't have to play stupid games. That's all.
But like, why is this even intriguing? I mean, it's kind of like it's like
obviously I'm
masturbation.
intriguing.
Like,
you have me on your thumbnail, so you must be intrigued.
It's because Nitwit's episode 69.
Why don't you bend over and I'll show you what's intriguing about it?
Good man, but why
Why don't you bend over a little, baby?
Why is this like? I mean, it's kind of like a swinger club is just masturbation with more effort, isn't it?
You ever have that, Carolyn?
What?
Yeah, that's 100,000 RPMs.
I mean, I got that last night. I'm not in any desperate
built
need.
to realize my dream is middle-aged boogie nights, like the movie, but middle-aged.
I mean, is this what you're trying to do? This is like 70s
Yes.
like porn. Why?
Well, that'd be nice because I enjoy the lifestyle.
Why?
Why do I enjoy it? Because I enjoy sex. Because I enjoy living. I don't enjoy sitting there and talking
But
about.
Is this like an overcompensation for like what you couldn't get when you were younger?
No, I just enjoy it. I know there are people that like sports and live their life through sports and they wear other men's jersey, but you don't find that something wrong with that, do you? You find that normal. I find that to be disgusting. I think you sports fanatics are the most disgusting people on earth. In fact, I attribute to you to be a true cuckold especially if you wear another man's sports jersey
Who
and you
brought
have
up
an ace.
sports clubs? Why are you ranting about sports? I don't even watch sports. Like, what are you
Well, I'm
talking
telling
about?
you, other men that you say, well, you view swing clubs as weird, and I'm telling you, swing
I
clubs are
view
more.
swing clubs as masturbation with more effort. Like,
No,
you
it's
actually have
less
to leave your
effort.
house.
Why would it be more effort to go to a swing club? Why would I go to a traditional bar?
Well, I mean, why do you go to a swing club? It seems like with a swing club, it's
Sex.
just like, but it's
Sex.
just like it's all the leftovers that no
Carolyn,
one
what was the
wants.
last time you had a good dick?
Last night.
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What, are you married? What, do you have a
Yes,
boyfriend?
I'm married. I'm married.
Yeah, he can leave
I got
don't
laid
worry,
last night. I'll
he can
probably
leave
get
the
laid tonight
picture.
too.
He'll be leaving the picture. He'll be leaving the picture soon
I
enough.
mean, we've been
I'll have
married
you
almost
under my
13 years, so I
Yeah,
think he's gonna stick
I'll
around.
put him to sleep, and we'll give him a nice little Xanax, and,
Mm,
women that tell me about their good sex lives generally are not living them.
I
No.
mean, I don't know about
Let me
that,
speak
but
to him. Why don't you bring him on? Let me speak to him.
no, he's not on the internet, bro. He's downstairs. He's not on the internet
Yeah, why not?
because he doesn't want to be.
Why not?
Because he
You want to
doesn't
be
want to
involved in
be.
politics? Why are you so involved in politics, Carolyn?
Because
Yeah.
I'm not involved in politics. I
Sure
just
you are.
commentate on. No,
Sure you
I'm
are.
not.
Sure you are. Your whole channel's
No,
focused on
no, no.
politics.
I fucking retired from politics, bro. I
Oh,
just
yeah? Well,
commentate
what are you
about
talking about?
socialism.
Oh, yeah? What are you
Socialism.
talking about? SJWs? Isn't that politics?
No, not
Sure it is.
SJW. Socialism.
Sure it
Those
is.
are two different things.
Sure, but that's all derived from. I think most of your college campuses should be closed down, and I'll solve your fucking problem right now.
I have
Very
no
easily.
problem with closing down
Good,
every
I'll
college
shut
in
down
the country. I
80% of
don't
the
care about
fuckers.
that.
They're adult infants, and they defecate on each other. And you want to
Well,
complain
they
about
don't
swing club?
actually do that. That's made
Sure
up
they do.
bullshit, but okay.
Sure they do.
What's
College
the
campuses are for
Whoremaxxer,
infantile.
Whoremaxxer, hang on. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done sexually?
What most people would consider weird. I don't know, trans woman.
No, I mean, is that the thing
Dressing,
that you consider weird?
I'm getting ready to dress up as a woman and fuck another woman myself too.
Why?
Because I like it.
Why?
The more perverted, the better.
Are you gonna wear like a wig and a dress
I'll
and
do
all that?
everything. Yeah, fishnets too.
Why?
Because I enjoy it.
But
That's
like,
why.
why do you have to dress up as a woman in order to get laid?
I want more sexual experiences. The kinkier,
But
the
why
better.
is
Like
that
your
like?
vanilla sex, like your
I
audience
mean,
is
that's not
vanilla
even
sex.
like stimulating though. It's not like you're doing anything to your body. You're just dressing up like a woman. Are you trans?
Well,
Like,
I
is that why?
personally
Are you
like.
having an identity crisis?
No, not at all. I just like very kinky. I like being a man.
How did you get to this place, Whoremaxxer? I'm
What
genuinely
place? I
curious
don't
about this.
understand what you mean by
How
what
did
place.
this happen? Like, how do you go from you weren't like this at one point in your life, and now you're just talking about
No,
sex
I
and
think
going to
I
swing
always
clubs
will. I
and
think it was always
fucking
there.
trannies and dressing up on the internet? Like, how
You
do you
should be
go
very
from
interested
being
in
a
trans.
normal
Why are you
human
so
being
interested in the
to
trans
this?
porn? Why are you so interested in trans?
But like, how did this happen? How do you evolve to this place? Is this just like a lack of
Because I
getting
woke
laid in
up
your
and decided to
younger
live.
life?
Well, no, because I woke up and decided to live.
Well, what made you decide to do that though?
Well, I guess a couple different things. I guess some of it was YouTube involved and seeing some other people's philosophy on life and what would work for me. And I said, well, I've always enjoyed that without actually doing it, and said, I'm going to do it. Like most people will just talk. And I don't talk. I'll be at a swing club next weekend, not this weekend. I'll be doing porn too. We're doing a whole porn arc, and I have great producers on my channel that actually send the super chats to get the porn done. And we're going to have a whole OnlyFans and a whole content, and I'm growing, and the other streamers are just going to sit there stagnant and be boring people.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with how you got to this place.
What do
How
you
like
want to know? What do you
what
want to
was
know?
it like
My father beat me?
when
Was I
did
molested? What do you want to know?
when did you first decide to go to a swing club? Like, what was the thought process
Relatively
behind that?
recently, only 3 years ago.
Okay, what made you do that though? Like, what was the thought process behind it, and what was that experience like going into a swing club for the first time?
Steroids, and wanting to live.
Steroids?
Yeah,
Why are you doing steroids?
because I feel good on them. Makes me feel good.
So you felt bad before you did steroids, and then you
No,
did steroids.
no.
and
I
felt
was
good?
basically a vegetarian. It's sort of like a vegetarian practicing caloric restriction, a twink, dysgenic. And I decided I don't want to live that way. And neither should any man out there. I advise you to get a fucking pump. I advise you to go to swing clubs. I advise you don't get married.
Why? What is the virtue of going to swing clubs?
Well, for a man that likes sex, that's the goal, sex. And the more perverted, the better.
But why?
Why anything? Why are you doing what you do?
Well, because I want to.
Exactly. Same thing.
Okay, okay, so like, what is the most?
Why don't I come down and we have good sex together?
What is the most perverted thing you've ever done then?
Sexually?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess some people would consider a trans woman to be perverted. I don't.
Okay, so if you don't consider that to be perverted, what do you consider to be perverted then?
No, I don't know. I mean, like, is terms of like things I want to do, or
Yeah.
I don't like scat, like shit porn.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. That's gross.
Don't like that. I would piss on somebody and get pissed on. So I would do that. I haven't done that yet, too. I have to check that one off on the list. What else?
How many people have you fucked at one time?
The most, not too many. The most I've ever had a group sex with, it was 5 people.
All right. And you haven't been pegged yet?
No, but you seem to be very interested in
No,
that.
I mean, I just think
Tell
that
me
you're
about your
I
fascination.
I think that you're
You have a
gay.
strap, you have a strap on?
I think that you're gay. And I think that
I'm gay.
I think that you're
How am I
coming
gay if
around.
I enjoy? How do
think
I feel?
that
How am I
trannies,
gay if I
bro.
enjoy being
You
with women?
fuck
We don't think there's
trannies.
anything as bisexuality, you know.
I mean, I think that's gay.
You think being a bisexual is just gay. So
Yes.
that doesn't make sense. That's going
Yes.
against your education.
Yes.
That doesn't say anything good for your educational
I
system.
mean, fine, whatever. But like, it kind of seems
You ever
like
read
you want to be
Kinsey's
fucked
work?
by
You ever
men.
read Kinsey's work? Probably not.
I mean, I'm familiar with Kinsey's
Yeah,
work.
but you never read it. You never read it, so you don't know too much.
I mean, Kinsey wrote a lot.
I can show you. I'm not a
Kinsey
moron.
also molested kids, so I'm not necessarily inclined towards that. But
I'm talking about his writing, not who he was. I'm saying, is he correct or
Wow.
isn't he? Yeah, he's correct. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Dragon Tail says you're queer AF, and Dragon Tail would know.
No, let him come on and tell me how I'm so gay. Go ahead. I don't find him attractive. I don't find masculinity attractive.
Rottweiler says.
Listen, don't tell me. Hey, listen
gay.
here. Listen here. You're not going to tell me what I find attractive, what I don't. I know what I find attractive and what I don't. A fucking cuck on the internet like that. Let him come up and tell me.
I don't think
I have
he's a
no
cuck.
patience. Yeah, I don't have patience for people, faceless, nameless people on the fucking internet telling me what I'm attracted to, what I'm not. I know what I'm fucking attracted to, what I do.
What is the most perverted thing that you want to do? Like, what is your ultimate fantasy, Whoremaxxer?
Everything. Reverse gangbangs, bisex.
Hang on, stop. What is a reverse gangbang? You want to be like fucked by like
no, a reverse
guys?
gangbang is all women.
Oh,
it's like 10
but
women.
Isn't that a lot of work? Like,
no,
can you really please that many women?
Yeah, with my steroids and a little extra Cialis or Viagra, I can, absolutely. And plus, I'm in shape. I get a pump, honey. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. You like it too.
I'm not that impressed by that, but I mean, maybe someone is. It's okay.
Sure they are. Sure you are. Sure you're not a lesbian. You look a little dressed like a little lesbian. You got that lesbian look though.
This is my socialist look. I was doing socialism earlier.
Yeah, SJW socialist lesbian.
Socialism is different. No.
I bet you were a communist on you back in the day until you switched over, huh?
I'm not quite a communist, but close. Yeah.
Exactly. I bet you had Mao's little red book and everything.
No, never did.
Probably were a good little stooge.
Never did.
Good little follower. Good little useful idiot. Good little useful idiot. You must think I'm talking to an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. This is the Gnostic sex cult. Have you heard of the Gnostic sex cult, Whoremaxxer? Are you part of the
Gnostic sex cult? That sounds good, actually. What is the Gnostic sex cult? Sex cult would be good.
It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's not really real.
Gnostic sex cult. I mean, a sex cult, any cult, as long as it's not like an organized religion type cult, whether it be Judaism or Christianity or God forbid Islam, then I said I don't want any part of that. But a sex cult I could definitely get with.
So what do you really think of Grace and Ben Thorpe? Are you on good terms with them right now? I haven't been following you.
No, the only reason I'm not is because, because I think they have bad elements that are people that hang around them, and they bring these elements to my stream, which I don't appreciate. And they kind of seem to want to put themselves too much into the fray of things. And I personally, I don't think it to be for the 100th time for the past 2 years telling the same story over and over. I don't find that to be interesting as a stream.
What is the story that they're telling over and over?
Well, just, whether people think they had sex together, which I don't think. I think Grace is a virgin. I don't think she has sex with anybody. And
why is Grace still a virgin, do you think?
I have no idea. I tried to tell her. I mean, I would have fucked her, but she wouldn't do it because
I think that Grace should fuck you. I think that's a really good idea.
well, she had the opportunity. I almost screwed her mother though. Her
Did you
mother.
really? How was
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah. You should bring up that stream. Oh, it's on YouTube.
Well, what
Oh yeah.
happened? Just fill me into
You
bring me
never
up to
see. Well,
speed.
you like this great. You like the Thorpe shit. So
Not really, but I follow along every once in a
well, then
while.
you should see the stream with me and Courtney Thorpe. Then
Really? What happened? Did
I
Courtney want you to fuck her?
yeah, I put her on her knees.
Really?
Yes, really. On YouTube. The guy Shamu has it.
Well,
So
Courtney seems very easy to manipulate to me.
they're very stupid people is the problem.
I agree. We agree.
They have no sense. If Grace had sense for streaming, she would have done what I told her years ago or over a year ago. I said, well, do some OnlyFans, switch up your content and whatnot, but they don't listen to any of that. So
I absolutely think that Grace should do OnlyFans. I think that is the inevitable end
you won't do
conclusion
it.
for Grace. There's no other path for Grace to go down other than OnlyFans.
Well, she won't do it, but you seem to have a problem with OnlyFans, which is mind-boggling.
Well, I don't have a problem with other people doing OnlyFans. I'm just saying I'm not going to do OnlyFans. I have no reason
you would love to do
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I make money based on like actually intelligent content that I write on the
OnlyFans
internet.
is intelligent content.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't begrudge other people doing OnlyFans. I just think I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not.
Uh-huh. Well, don't worry. We'll
Why would I?
Be that little time. Yeah. I'll tear your ass apart.
No, I don't think it's going to happen, Whoremaxxer. You can dream all
well,
you want. But I mean, so what is like, do you have any plan to like take Grace's virginity?
No.
No.
I have no plans with the Thorpe content. I have only plans coming up the next few weeks and the next month, especially to go out and actually doing more porn, which I've done too.
Can you eat panties on the stream for us tonight, Whoremaxxer? Is that something you would do?
And I don't have any panties.
Well, you don't have any, of course. No, I'm not gonna. I don't wear any, so I can't send you any.
Send them over. Let's see what you got in your drawer.
But I don't own it. I don't wear underwear. It's just like the way it goes. But Rottweiler wants to know, you don't think Grace has fucked with her father? Like, really? You don't think Grace and Ben have had sex?
No, I don't think as much as people like to think about it. No.
But why have they let people know they like believe they've had sex?
Content, trying to be edgy on the internet.
What do you think about all this stuff with like doesn't Ben have like a year-long restraining order from seeing Grace or something like that?
Well, didn't you put a restraining order on him?
I absolutely did put well, he threatened to come to my house, and so that's
he's not going to anybody. Ben is not going to go to anybody.
But he was threatening to over and over and over again on the internet.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So,
Ben doesn't. Ben is definitely not the type.
But he does his mother lives near me, and so you know what? Like, Ben wants to threaten on the internet. Ben can deal with the consequences of that. I don't feel sorry about.
Well, they have enough of their problem. You know, they have enough of their shit going on. Plus a clogged shitter in an RV, and not doing content, or at least Grace's type of content. It doesn't only include porn.
Dragon Tail wants to know: have you been rimmed by Ben?
Is this the same guy with the? Again, look at his question.
Yeah.
You consider the source of the question with this doofus here. You're a doofus, dude. You're a doofus.
Do we actually think that Grace is a virgin in real life? Like, honestly?
Yes, Grace is a virgin.
How do you know?
Well, I don't have 100%, but I think she is.
Well, that's pretty sad, isn't it? Why can't Grace why hasn't Grace given it up, do you think?
Well, she should go out and meet people. I told her, get a part-time job, start bar backing as a bar back in a bar or a strip club, get some experience, make some money part-time. They won't listen to that either. I can't help those people, nor do I intend to waste time doing it because I wasted enough time.
Are you still talking to them?
No.
No? What happened? What did Ben do?
Nothing. He didn't do really anything. I just got tired of her being a moron and inserting herself and shit. And the same stories.
Okay.
Make new content. Do something new.
So I want to go back to your life story though, Whoremaxxer, because like you've ended up in an interesting place, at least where you are right now. How does one get to this place? Like, what is your story? What is your arc? Because you were doing commentary on the internet before this. I saw Big Tech talking about it. Like, you were doing commentary on the internet before you were doing steroids. How did you get here? What happened?
I don't know what exactly happens. I mean, comment on, like MGTOW type content that I did like 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah.
because he
Why do you want
realized,
to be on the internet?
well, that shit is like a lie, basically. That's a cope type of cult, and it is a cult. MGTOW is a cult online.
Why?
Because it's just a cope for men that aren't getting laid and don't do anything to help themselves.
That's true. I agree with that. Okay.
So I would say that. But as terms of doing, I said, well, how are you living? I mean, look at your people that are, for instance, married life for the most part. Most people in marriages are having divorce rates through the roof. They're in sexless marriages. That's why our dead bedrooms exist on Reddit. And quite frankly, I don't feel the need to have any part of that.
I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not saying like I think that everyone should do what they want to do. I'm saying like I'm in a good marriage. I'm happy in my marriage. I'm absolutely having sex in my marriage. Like if other people aren't, that's sad, but I'm not judging where you are in life. I'm just asking, how did this happen? Like how did you become Whoremaxxer on the internet?
It started with probably Lux Maximus videos, who was a streamer, or not a streamer. He did videos. He's not on anymore. And he started talking about his content, and I related to it. I thought his philosophy was pretty good.
What's his philosophy?
It was basically like an androcentric type philosophy, basically telling guys to get in shape, to Mogmax and Whoremaxx. Mogmaxing mean working out through the use of anabolic steroids.
Oh.
Yeah, because working as a natty is a waste of time, basically. And it is. And I can prove that. And I also prove the benefits of TRT, especially. And anything besides anybody would like to argue that is just a foolish person. I'm way ahead of the curve, and they're behind it. They will remain behind, especially as they age, 35 and over. These type of guys, you have a low T problem in this country, second to none.
Okay.
And that's all over in your medical science too.
So you think men need to take steroids?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, they do.
I don't know about that.
No, I do, but I do know.
Okay. I mean, what has steroids done for you?
Well, TRT, I mean, took me out of suicidal depression.
Did it really? Okay, tell me about that.
Well, I mean, if you want to feel bad about aging like most men do, especially 40 plus, they're not gaining any muscle and working out, and their lives are, many things, because testosterone, when it was first discovered, was discovered as an antidepressant. And
Okay.
so it may not work as well as like medical intervention, but it's a conjunction with it. So I always thought it's your best neurotropics. Most people think of anabolic steroids just to build muscle, but I'm taking them a lot just to feel good and mood enhancement. Masteron is one of them.
Do you have kids, Whoremaxxer?
No.
No? Have you ever wanted kids?
No, not for a long time.
All right. All right.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I don't think that would go over too well. And
Why?
I'm not really looking for it, because I'm not looking for it. I'm too old. I don't want to raise kids at 47 years of age. And second of all, it's just not my type of lifestyle.
Okay. I get that. I don't have kids. I don't want kids. So I think we have that in common at least.
I mean, if people want to, I mean, swing clubs, and obviously, as you probably looked at it, like polyamory is probably going to be on the increase.
Well, I mean, socialists love polyamory because it queers the nuclear family.
Well, good. Then maybe I'm a socialist then.
Are you a socialist?
Well, I don't know a socialist that would vote for Donald Trump twice.
Why are you voting for Trump?
Why? Because I think he balled over the mainstream media. And I think it doesn't matter too much. That's why when you spend your time wasting on your politics, honey, you're a pleb just like me. And you're not going to make any difference, because first of all, you don't have the money to make the difference as power levers.
I have said repeatedly I'm not going to make a difference. I've said repeatedly we're totally fucked. This is not news to me, Whoremaxxer.
Yeah. So, but what are you doing in your lively life though? But you're talking about these people.
I am preparing people for the inevitable socialist takeover of the United States.
Well, it's already happened. It's already there.
No, it hasn't. We are miles away from it, but it's going to be even
well, what
more
do you mean by
terrifying
miles
than you
away
think.
with it? I mean, I'm curious of what you mean by miles away from it. I mean,
socialists haven't taken over the United States yet, but they
have
will.
You seen your college
They
campuses? Have you seen your college campuses lately?
But that doesn't mean they've taken over the United States.
Sure, you are, because those will.
Can you buy a home right now?
Can I go out and buy a home right? No.
Yeah, no. But can people go out and buy a home? Can people with money go out and buy a home?
Sure.
So when socialists take over the United States, you're not going to be able to buy a home. You're not going to be able to buy land. You're not going to be able to have intellectual property. You're not going to be able to run a business. We're not going to be able to do this stuff on YouTube anymore. You're not going to have parental rights, and you're not going to have individual liberties. So until those things happen, socialists have not taken over the United States.
Well, what are you? I mean, what is your political standing though? What are you, a libertarian? What
I'm
are
I'm an anarcho-capitalist. So yeah, I'm a libertarian.
a libertarian? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So you think the fiat money is no good, huh? That's another scam.
I mean, it's fine for right now, but
yeah, no. Let me tell you something, Carolyn. How that works is that, see, that's just a perception. So you can have all the gold and silver you want, and that still don't matter, because it's just a perception, and will continue as long as people perceive that as money.
I mean, fine. I don't really care about that though. That's not my main issue. So,
well, what is your main thing? You're an anarcho-capitalist.
I want to abolish the federal government, and I want to retain private property.
You want to abolish the federal government. So
yeah, all government, really, the state government too. I don't want any.
I don't think you would enjoy that. I don't think you would enjoy
I
that.
think I would enjoy it.
I think
very
you would
much.
like talking about it. I don't think you would enjoy it.
I think I would be ecstatic.
What would you be ecstatic about?
Never paying taxes again.
So, but not paying some tax and whatnot. Are you being taxed to death?
I mean, I think we're all being taxed to death.
Okay, so you don't believe in any form of taxes then?
No taxes. Taxation is theft. No taxes. No.
Okay, but then you have to get rid of your funding of your public roads, your funding of everything.
Fine.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine, huh? So you could live in a third world country.
Yeah, not we have privately funded roads in New Hampshire. It's not fine.
Yeah, it's a very small state.
It is a small state. That's why the libertarians get to have control here.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you people, when the push comes to shove, all your libertarians and you're big with your guns and your bullshit, I think you're a bunch of pussies at the end of the day. I think you're a bunch of I got guns too.
I think you're a bunch of pussies at the end.
I think I don't think many of you shit people do a fucking thing when push comes to shove at the end of the day.
I would disagree.
There's no who's in control. Let me tell you, Carolyn.
I think if Ben had actually showed up at my house as he threatened to do, he would have found out just
Ben ain't going to nobody's house.
Have.
First of all, let me inform you that Ben's not showing up, and Ben is not.
He shouldn't have threatened to multiple times on social media.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd be a bigger threat when I bend your ass over and give you a nice plowing the way you should.
Wish.
Sure, I plow you. I'll fuck you outside. I wish I could do it on YouTube. I wish YouTube. That's good content.
No.
Eyes roll back
No. Whoremaxxer, do you know that my guns are bigger than your guns, Whoremaxxer?
Good for him. I'm glad. Good. I mean, this is the same guy. I mean, all right. So you want guns?
So
you want to abolish the government?
What was your childhood like that you ended up in this? Like, what was that like? What was growing up like? Where'd you grow up?
Arizona.
Arizona? Were you near Sedona?
No, not really. I was to Sedona before it became a hippie town, though.
I love Sedona. Sedona's awesome.
Yeah. So, pretty place. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't blame that for that. My father, he did 8 years in prison. So
for what? What did your father go to prison for?
Drug trafficking.
Really?
Yes.
That must have been hard for you.
Not really, because I didn't really know him too well.
That's too bad. People should know their parents.
I guess. I mean, I knew him later on. I mean, he's okay. I mean, I don't think he's a guy cut out to be a father himself. So,
did you have siblings?
No, I only have half siblings.
Okay.
2 half, but I don't really know them.
What was it like growing up? What was it like being in school?
Fine. I actually had a good childhood.
Okay.
Like, like grade school and shit. It was okay.
Did you go to college?
No.
Why not?
Never felt the need.
All right.
Not for me, at least. I mean, I'm not a college type.
What did you do after school then?
I worked in health food stores for a while, for a long time. Those dried up. I mean, construction. I've done many things. I can't do that now because I busted my arm open. And so it's nothing like real exciting, so to speak.
So did you start doing steroids and like doing all this porn stuff as like a midlife crisis? Is that what happened?
Well, I don't know. You could call it a midlife crisis. I just call it like waking up. Because a midlife crisis is a guy that's, they're bald, they're fat, they're driving a Corvette. There's a certain stereotype for a midlife crisis. And I just thought, the way I'm living is not too good.
How so?
Well, I mean, do you find like being like most men in this country? I think most guys in this country are incels, even though they won't admit to it, whether they be in a dead bedroom marriage or a bad relationship or can't get laid. Because I've dealt with these people online, so I can spot them a mile away. And I just decided, well, I want to go out and live life to the best I can. I would like to have more money to do that, because with money you can go do a lot more things, and maybe some of that will change.
So did you ever have, like, Prometheus wants to know, did you ever have a long-term girlfriend or someone you wanted to marry?
No, but I fell in love with an escort.
You fell in love with an escort. How did that work?
Well, she died of a drug overdose.
But like, so you just kept going to her and paying her for sex, and you fell in love with her, and then she
Well,
died?
she would see me a lot of times without being paid, so I had like a different.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Rottweiler wants to know, do you think MGTOWs are just incel light?
I think they are incels.
What does that mean?
Being that at least online, like if he's talking about MGTOW people online, I'll give you an example. He'll probably know this name. There's a MGTOW channel predominant. His name is Hammerhand. Okay. Now when
Hammerhand?
Yeah.
Hammerhand?
Yeah, his name is Hammerhand. He has a
Okay.
MGTOW channel. And, he's morbidly obese, and he's got a big gray beard, and, he's well penned. He hates women. You're going to find a common denominator. There's a lot of, not misogyny, which it does. I mean, that does exist. And I mean, when this guy, because I used to make videos on that type of shit. And when I made a porn and started living a different lifestyle, he was on like, no man will fuck a porn star in his life. No man does this. And I said, these guys, not only do I believe that they're incels, I think they're homosexuals online. I think
Really?
yes, I think there's a big, and I'm just not talking about like, I'm talking about legit, like gay, circa 1980s leather clad, that type of gay. And I think there's a lot of that, at least as far as these channels go. How big it is online, I don't know. You have channels that have 100,000, and you have some that are just small channels,
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I think red pill too. I think all that red pill shit, whether it be the fresh and fit type guys today or a lot of that is very, very closeted homosexuals.
Oh, I agree with that. I think Fresh and Fit are all compensating for having a small penis. Everyone.
I don't know. I don't have to compensate for that, and I send people my porn
Well.
unsolicited, which I'll send that to you.
I don't need to see your porn, Whoremaxxer. That's all
But
right.
it's one, You know where I did it? You know where I did it, baby? I did it at the Mandalay Bay. That's a night. Let me tell you something, Hal. When you say, well, what type of nights do you want to live? What is your outlook in having nights like that? That particular night was a great night. I was at the Mandalay Bay at a penthouse suite filming porn.
I don't know about that. I don't like the Mandalay Bay. It's too far off the strip for me. I prefer the Cosmopolitan.
Well, whatever. I mean, I don't care. I mean, it was at the Mandalay Bay. I mean, it was a nice hotel, and I want to have more nights like that. I mean, what do I want to have nights of? Watching Netflix?
Shut up, Heidi. Shut up. Heidi is a lesbian.
Yeah, sure she does, Heidi. I'll send it.
Heidi is a gold star lesbian who has never had.
What is a gold star lesbian? What does that mean?
She's never had dick.
It's a lesbian that's never had a man. Okay.
Yep, she's a gold star lesbian.
Well, there's always a first Heidi. There's always a first Heidi.
No, Heidi doesn't want. No, Heidi wants to maintain.
My name is Jonathan. My legit name is Jonathan. I mean, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, you're not a gold star. You're not.
Now she's not.
I thought you were a gold star lesbian.
Shows
Heidi.
you my power.
Oh,
Shows
no.
you my power.
Whoremaxxer turned you, Heidi? Oh no.
Yeah. Why don't you come over to my chat, Heidi? It's under Street. It's not under Whoremaxxer anymore. I changed it to Street Max. It's a better thing because YouTube takes the name Whore, which is on the StreamYard. And when they see it on that, they it just doesn't go over well.
Well, it happens.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the nights I want to live. It's like I tried to get into the AVN and whatnot out here, which is the big porn convention.
I've been to the AVN.
Yeah, it's like they have that out here.
A long ass time ago.
and I just want to get my award for best newcomer.
Oh yeah.
That's my
How's that
coat.
working out?
I think it's going to work out pretty good. Know why? Because I got balls out there.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, I do. And to get things done, like people laughed at me. I said, "Listen, I'm going to go do a porn." When I had the channel under Whoremaxxer, and most of the guys, half of them laughed at me, and I went and met a couple that did legit porn, and I did it. And I'm going to do more of that, and I'm going to be a legit porn star. And I'm here to tell men that, yeah.
What do you think of the Whatever podcast?
What I've seen of it, it's just like red pill shit and guys that want to, what is they're doing? I find it to be a very vanilla podcast.
I agree with you on that. I think it sucks.
To be boring. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why. Well, why does Fresh and Fit have 2 million subs? I mean, ask yourself that.
Because they're being elevated for a reason.
Wait, now you want to go into conspiracy?
No, I'm just saying that there are certain things that get elevated for a reason. I have some experience with this.
Well, what do you mean by elevated? I don't understand that.
I think that you will be elevated into the public zeitgeist if you serve a political narrative.
Well, didn't Andrew Tate get elevated?
Yeah, he serves a political narrative.
Yeah, but see, you think the people in politics are that smart, and I don't.
I absolutely think they're... Well, I don't think they're smart, but I think they can identify when people serve a political narrative. Yeah.
Okay, now who are you going to vote for?
No one. I'm not going to vote.
Now, how does that help your situation?
I live in New Hampshire. I don't need to vote. Like, I have the libertarian. I live in the libertarian homeland.
But
like, I have what I want.
Does it help at the end of the day? You can argue if your vote really matters at the end of the day, but is that
no? My vote does not matter at all.
Okay, so you believe that your vote doesn't count whatsoever.
I don't believe in democracy, so
Well, what do you believe in? Just
I believe in
your dream. I'll tell you why, Carolyn. Let me inform you why your dream will never come true.
Carlin.
Yeah, Carlin. I keep going. Well, why are you named Carlin?
I don't know. Ask my mother. Ask my mother. I have no idea.
Well, all right. Here's the problem with your philosophy. To have an anarcho type philosophy, what you're saying, you need a high IQ population. And I don't know if you take a look around lately. You don't have that. Have you been to Walmart lately, Carlin?
Fuck no.
Well, I have. And let me tell you something. Your anarcho fantasy and your anarcho dream ain't going to be a reality.
You live in Nevada, though. I live in New Hampshire. We live in completely different states.
It does matter.
It does.
No, the IQ is all over the place.
We have the highest proportion of libertarians per capita of any state.
Maybe that is true. And I have a guy who crime out here with a guy who just cannibalized the guy at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and that's
I want a police. I want a police. I want a police force that will go down there and waste that motherfucker. And you don't.
I don't want a police force at all. You're right.
Yeah, but here's your problem. You had to go through your legal system, your government, to get a restraining order against. So you're contradicting your own philosophy.
No, I'm just using the tools available to me to get the end result.
But you're using tools,
staying the fuck away from my house.
Yeah, but you're proving you wrong. You're using a government entity which you don't believe in.
I will absolutely use the tools available.
That's right. Take away those entities, and you just a sitting duck.
Fuck away. And guess what? I'm not upset about this because when I got a restraining order on Ben Thorpe, that kind of played into his overall situation with Grace, didn't it?
Who enforces that?
Because when he kicked Grace on a live stream and then got arrested, all of a sudden the judge could see all these restraining orders. So
yeah, but what is the judge? What does the judge work for? The government, and in the case it goes higher, the federal government.
And I would be very happy for all that to be abolished. However, when someone is threatening to come to my house, I will absolutely use the tools I have available to me.
Well, that's 100%. Fine, but you're being a hypocrite by using an entity.
I mean, you can say that, but I can say I can use the tools that are available to me that I'm fucking paying for. And as long as I'm paying for those tools, I will use them to keep him away from my house.
Again, you're using a government and also a state and a local funded and federally funded in some cases.
I'm paying for it. I'm fucking paying for it. Why not?
Exactly. Take that away, and then all that's left for Carlin. It's all that's left between me and you.
As soon as I'm not paying for it, I will be glad not to use it.
Then take that all away, Carlin. Then I'm coming for you.
And well, then what's going to happen is that you're going to be met at the door with a gun.
You won't even be able to get it. Too good. Your husband. And then
I'm going to be standing in an
your husband's going to watch. Your husband's going to watch. the Mad Max scenario take place, and that's what you want. So
No.
you people talk Mad Max,
I
but
think
you
you
don't
can.
live it.
I think you can fantasize about that all
No,
you
you
want. But if
fantasize about
you
that.
ever
I
come to my
don't. I
house,
don't.
you're
I'm
gonna be
smart
met
enough,
at the door
Carlin.
by my husband
Yeah, I'm
with a
smart enough.
gun, and I'm gonna be in an
I know.
elevated
Well, yeah.
position with an AR-15 Whoremaxxer. That is the
Yeah,
reality of the
that's your
situation.
fantasy.
And
That's the
all the guns are
fantasy.
gonna be loaded with hollow point bullets,
Yeah, but when
and
I
you're gonna get
molest
what you
you with
get.
your same gun, we'll see when the big
Nah,
burly
bro.
bikers come to have
Nah.
their way with
You
your
dream.
holes.
You fucking wish, bro.
No, I know, because I know people like you are living in delusional fantasies, and you live in too many
No, in
movies.
reality, I would be
Pull
pointing
the
an
plug. Pull
AR-15.
the plug
In
on Mad
reality.
Max Thunderdome. Mel Gibson played a character, Carlin. That's not real. Do you understand that? That's
Well,
not
in
real.
reality, I have an AR-15 sitting right outside my
What
door,
does that
bro.
mean?
So
What does that mean?
it means I have a big ass gun sitting right outside
Yeah.
my door.
Have you ever shot a person before?
Have I ever shot a person? No,
Yeah.
because no one's ever been stupid enough to come to my house.
Yeah, exactly. Honey, what you live in is this fantasy world. It's like a comic book. That fantasy is not
What
real.
you should be asking is, have I shot the gun over and over and over again?
That
Yeah,
don't mean anything. I mean,
it
what the
does
hell does that
actually. It does, because I know how to shoot the gun. I know how to load the gun. I know how to point the gun at anyone that tries to come into my house.
Yeah, Carly, you know where that all changes when the 12-men gangbang team comes in and has their way
No,
with
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
Oh yeah, and
No,
then
no,
your
no.
husband's gonna watch you gonna make OnlyFans content.
I
That's
don't
the
think that's
reality,
going
but
to happen.
that's
I
your
think that's
reality. You live
more
in I don't live in
fantasy.
fantasy land. I'm not
Okay.
looking to abolish the government. I'm not looking to abolish the government because know why I know? Because I know the population is too stupid not to have a government, and you
Have
think
you
they're
shot
smart enough.
someone before,
Shows
Whoremaxxer?
you.
Have you shot someone
No,
before?
but my father killed 3 people, so I don't know if you want to say this.
Really? Your
Yeah,
father killed 3 people. Why?
yeah, he did. Well, he did 8
Is
years.
that why you
partially
went to
for that.
jail?
You can look it up. Yeah.
Is that why you went to jail?
No, he went to jail for arson and drug smuggling.
So you come from a line of noble men.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think he has more ball. I think he had more balls than most men, to run drugs out of Colombia.
What was your career? What do you do for work?
I did construction till I busted my arm.
What do you do now?
Monkey work, data entry, part-time. It means part-time, boring, mundane. But I know you people here would like to see the government not exists anymore. And then, you people must have a very, Carlin, you must have a very high perception of people's intelligence in this country.
No,
Because
I have a very
would
low
you admit,
perception of people's intelligence.
I'll take your philosophy apart right now in front of your whole fan base. If you think that the people in this country are intelligent enough to practice anarchy,
I actually think the people in this country
what is the
retarded.
IQ? Okay, but you want them to practice in an anarchy form without any government to keep
I want the government to be abolished, and I want all people to stay far away from me.
It's
And
like
if
an
those
anarchy.
people come close to
That's
me,
called
then they will be
anarchy.
met with guns.
That's called anarchy, and that's not
No
going
shit.
to work.
I'm an
You won't
anarcho-capitalist.
survive. You won't survive 2 weeks in that situation.
Have I mentioned that I have big guns in my house?
It don't matter.
Honey,
I don't give a fuck if you have an F-16. Honey, I don't care if you have an F-16 in the
F-16 is a
tank.
plane.
You ain't going to survive. Honey, you've been watching Walking Dead and shit like that too long.
Okay,
You
sure.
need to
Okay.
extricate out of the college campus and come to reality.
Keep telling yourself that.
Well, no, I'm telling you the truth, though.
Okay.
I can prove to you the truth. What type of what IQ population do you need to run an anarcho-capitalist type society?
I mean, I don't need any IQ.
There is a number.
I don't need any IQ population, Whoremaxxer.
You need one that's over 100. Generally, one that's over 100.
I don't need any IQ population.
Sure you do. No, you do. See, that's where you're not living in reality. I'm so much smarter. See, people like what you think you got a guy here called Whoremaxxer who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yes, you're correct. I have a guy named Whoremaxxer who doesn't know what he's talking about.
I can place you not only sexually under my domination, but intellectually under my domination too. Sure, I've done it. I'm proving to your chat right now. If they look up the IQ bell curve and what it would take to run that type of society, and if they look around,
does your mom pay your rent, Whoremaxxer? Is that true?
No.
Really?
And that's a troll. Yes. And this is another lunatic that trolls another person from my chat. And by the way, I will find out who that person is. I mean, let me ask you a question, Carlin.
Okay.
This person takes a woman from my chat and uses their picture and tries to dox them. Do you know how sad your fucking life is? Do you know how sad your fucking life is? You can come down and say anytime you want to my face. I live at 8761 Autumn Valley Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89129. My name is Jonathan Myman.
Why are you doxing yourself, Whoremaxxer? This
I don't give a fuck
sense.
because they're pussies. And pussies, I will crack you and I will break your jaw, and they know it. They know it. They know what they are.
I don't know.
That's why I don't allow people like these drama streams, and I don't associate with people like that because of people like themselves, which he comes from.
Who do you associate with right now?
Myself in my own chat and people in my chat.
Are you streaming with anyone right now? Are you doing like collabs or anything? Why not?
Because first of all, I've never had a big channel to have me on. Second of all, am I their type of content? Probably not. Third of all, I'm too entertaining for them.
What does that mean?
I'm just too good. I'm too good of a streamer. I'm a natural entertainer is what it means.
Okay.
And they cannot believe that. Like, I'll have smaller streams, like this guy's a pile of putty, and he wants to talk about me, make streams about me constantly. And I said, well, if you are, what are your numbers? I'm just a guy. I get no YouTube support. I get no YouTube algorithm, and I don't go on clout chasing, and I've not been on large streams like the Thorpes. Mm-hmm. Grace got to 6,000 subs by going on larger streams.
Grace is insane. So I don't know that that's actually a vote of confidence.
Okay, well, whatever they may be, insane or not, I'm just telling how people will build their channels. It's like you built your channel.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, you built your channel through politics, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your thing is politics. My personal thing is I just come to I used to follow the news all the time. I used to be heavily involved, not involved, I want to say involved in it, but listening to it and talk radio, especially conservative talk radio. And at the end of the day, I thought I solved through the ruse it was. That may take you some time.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's like, I don't know. You have to point like a direct question, but I would say like these people, they're always talking about the same thing over and over again. They hold certain people up, whether it be Ronald Reagan or some figure, to be these great people. And then if you go and start reading the history, you say, well, this person is not really conservative, so to speak. When people tell me about Ronald Reagan or these older conservatives, which I think are the most ridiculous people in the world, the conservatives, because I don't think they get anything done.
Agree. Conservatives suck.
Yeah, at least leftists can tend to be violent and get things done, where conservatives don't really get anything done. They're just there. They're just there. They're there to fill a void. And I don't know, like Ronald Reagan, what did he do?
Yo, Whoremaxxer is already is more hinged into reality than conservatives. I'm actually really pleased about this. You're absolutely right. Leftists do everything and conservatives do nothing. I agree.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, you don't have to be a leftist, but I said, if you don't want to think that leftists got things done or whatnot, well, they do, because they're true dyed-in-the-wool followers, and they'll go into wherever they need to go if they believe in it that much. Mm-hmm. I mean,
agree.
Like, Trotskys and the Lenins and all those type of people do.
What do you think about conservatives wanting to ban porn?
That's the most ridiculous, and they're still around today, which is odd. Because I don't know, I'm 47, so they had a thing called the moral majority in the 80s.
I remember. Well, I don't remember the 80s, but I remember the 90s.
And in they were around in the 90s too. And these people's fascination was with pornography is then. And I said, the problem with people that are against porn is that, first of all, they don't even understand what good sex is. I think they would like to have some good sex.
True.
I think they're envious of people that do have good sex. They'd like to live that life. And, I said, well, what is that going to do for you? If you ban porn tomorrow, and if you get rid of all the porn sites, what do you have more in this country? You're going to have more frustrated men. You're going to have a harder line of incel coming your way. So what exactly are you looking to get accomplished is what I would ask them. Mm-hmm. By banning porn, which they're still trying to do, which is beyond me. Because porn, unless you're watching it at a young age, I don't think has any, unless you're addicted to it. I'm not addicted to porn. I like having sex.
You kind of seem to be.
No, but because I talk that way doesn't mean I watch a ton of porn. I like to have sex physically. It's like if I go into a swing club and there's a bunch of people that are having sex, which happens, and I'm not involved, I don't really care.
But why do you watch so much? Like, why do you want to do porn so badly then? Like,
Because
why?
it's an ego thing to me. Because I think it's the highest form that one of the highest forms that a man could get to. Because if you're going to tell me having sex and good times and having life affirming sex with beautiful women and having that,
But
and
are
then
they beautiful? Because they seem to be sometimes men.
Well, it doesn't
Like,
matter.
how does it feel? Like, I mean, you're fucking trannies. So, like, you're fucking someone that looks like a woman, but they have a dick.
Yeah, but you're talking about me like that's the majority, but it's not.
I mean, like, that makes you gay, though, right?
At least it would make me bisexual.
I mean, but like,
No. You have the thing. See, you have the problem. I'm showing you dysfunction right now because you think it's gay or it's not, and that's not true.
if you're a dude and
So if
you're
a woman
fucking
eats
another
snatch, if a woman
dude,
eats
that's
snatches, which
gay.
I'm sure you've had lesbian fantasies. You just
No,
want to
I've never had lesbian fantasies.
Sure you have.
Like being a lesbian, like eating pussy scares the hell out of me. I would never do it.
Well, a
No.
lot of women. I got news for you. Most women are bisexual.
Well, that's fine for most women. That's not what I'm into, though.
Well, that's your thing. I'm telling you the
Yes.
truth. Again, you want to deny the truth.
I mean, the truth is that I don't want to eat pussy, so like I'm not a
Well, that's
lesbian
fine
in
for
any
you.
way.
You don't.
Yeah,
But you calling me
exactly.
gay, and I love pussy.
But
So
you're
how am I
fucking
gay?
dudes, though. You're fucking guys. You're fucking
Don't
people with
matter.
dicks. It
Don't
does
matter.
matter. It literally does matter, though. Like it does.
Okay, so I
I
mean,
mean, I'm not judging. I don't really care, but I'm just saying if you are a person with a dick and you
yeah,
fuck another person with a dick, they
yeah.
are like you're gay. You're gay, bro.
Well, that's according to you. That's not according to the real rigor. I mean, you seem to be rigorous with
I
the
mean,
science. You're not too rigorous, though. At the end of the day, I don't
I
find
have
you to be too rigorous.
but I have a lot of gay men on my channel. And like
Okay.
there are several gay men in the audience right now, and maybe we'll just ask them. Like, if you are a man and you
Good.
fuck
Do they
another
enjoy
man
being
with
with
a
women
dick,
too? Do they enjoy women?
no, they're gay.
Exactly.
But like, if you have a dick and you fuck someone else with a dick, does that make you gay? Like, I think it does. Like, answer in the chat, guys. Does that make you gay? Because like, I have a lot of
No.
gay men in my audience.
No, because there's such a thing as called fluidity of bisexuality, and it's very real.
And
I would suggest to you that you get up to date, being that you're this political scientific
John
person.
Morgan is gay, and he says that makes you gay. John Morgan says that makes you gay.
That ain't gonna change my
Dragon
life.
Tail is also gay, and he says it
Yeah,
makes
but these
you
are
gay.
people. These are nameless
Nightlight
faces
says it
people.
makes you gay, and he's gay.
Okay, so they have sex with trans women.
They're men
They
that have
look
sex
for
with
gay.
men.
No.
You're a
No,
man that has sex with men. There are men that have sex with men.
No. It's not edgy. It's just stupidity, and I
Like
can prove that.
Rottweiler is bisexual,
Philosophy.
and he
I
says
don't
you're
care what
gay.
nameless, faceless people say. It's like your philosophy is proven to be one big joke at the end of the day, and I can prove
why
that.
do you like if
When
if
the
you're
rubber
okay,
meets the road, Carlin, and when the
if
rubber
you're
meets the road, you're on your knees sucking dick.
But
You're on your
yes,
knees sucking
yes,
dick and
I
saying,
do
yeah, your
suck
AR-15
dick
ain't
because
gonna
I'm
save you.
straight.
Your
Because
AR-15
I'm
ain't gonna
straight.
save you
Because
from shit.
I have a pussy and I have a husband
I
who
know,
has
Miss
a cock,
Heterosexual, where are
and
your
that makes me
kids then?
straight.
Where are your, why aren't you
I
using your
don't
womb
want to
to
have kids. I
reproduce?
like my money and my
Exactly. That
freedom. That
sounds
doesn't
gay
have
to
anything
me.
to do with
That
it.
sounds gay. That sounds gay
fuck,
behavior.
bro?
That is suspect behavior, especially with your hat. That sounds like suspect behavior, especially with that hat and glasses on. You look like an SJW art student right now.
Well, I mean, my husband might beg to differ,
Yeah,
but
your husband could be
the
gay
fact
himself.
is, Whoremaxxer, if you have a dick and you are fucking other people with a dick, that makes you gay. I just
Makes
don't
you
know
called
how.
bisexual.
Well, no, not really. It makes you
Yes,
gay.
really. Yes, really. You're not up to date,
But
and that's your problem.
why
It ain't
are
my
you so?
problem.
But why, like, if you're like this
I don't care what you want to call it. Call it gay. I don't give a fuck what you call it. Call it super gay or mega gay for all I care. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Why are you so averse to being called gay? You're not averse to fucking
I don't
men
think
in
it's
the
gay
ass.
because I don't think
You're
it's
averse
gay.
to being called gay.
Because I don't think being with trans women is completely what you said is completely homosexual.
But they're men.
Yes.
They have a cock.
That's right. And that's the way I would only have them, with a cock.
But like, then that's gay, bro.
Okay, so you want to say I'm gay? Okay. Did you win? Okay, so you won. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about your stupid philosophy that you obviously haven't thought about. Because if you did think about it, you'd realize how retarded it really is. It's really dumb.
Like, how so?
I told you. I mean, I told you time and time again, you wouldn't survive in a grid down situation,
I mean,
anarcho-capitalism
I think
situation,
I'd be
honey.
just fine. You
Honey, the
wanna know
biker
why?
gang would have
Because
their way with you, and your dead carcass would be left in the road, and your little red glass
maybe,
of wine wouldn't even be in
maybe, but you
consideration.
know what? You know
I
what? I
know.
wouldn't be fucking trannies.
I know. Congratulations, you won. That's what you think you
Cheers.
won, but you didn't win anything, Carlin. Tonight you won nothing. If anybody's really listening to your philosophy, they'll realize how failed it really is.
I
My
mean,
philosophy is a better philosophy than yours.
how so?
Well, I mean, it's self-evident.
How?
I mean,
Explain.
well, I did explain to you, but you refused to listen to it. So
Why are
that's
you
not
so
my problem.
triggered, Whoremaxxer?
I'm not triggered. I'm just saying I don't look to win with people with points on the internet because I think it's a futile behavior.
What
Like
exactly is your philosophy?
my
Explain it to us.
philosophy is to get
Tell it to
mob
us.
max, work out, get a pump, workout, have as many life affirming situations you can, whether it be gay, homosexual, or
What does a
bisexual.
life affirming situation mean?
Something that you're not living.
But like, what does it mean then?
Well, like I said, one night I think I gave a good example of at the Mandalay Bay is a good life affirming situation.
Where you just fucked?
Yeah.
Is that the definition of life affirming? You fuck?
It's one of them, yeah, because that's what produces
But like,
civilization.
why? But it doesn't.
Well,
Though.
if
It's
you
not like
need
you're
to
getting
know
impregnated.
why men want to acquire things and do things, you're a little daffy. You have a problem intellectually, to tell you honestly.
I don't think that that's a logical conclusion, Whoremaxxer. But
Sure
okay.
it is. Sure it is, because it's much more logical than living in an anarcho-capitalist fantasy world. You might as well write the comic book.
I mean, fine, but like that doesn't actually change the question. Like what do you get out of all this? Like, I like, what is your goal with all this stuff?
It's called pleasure. It's called a form of hedonism.
Okay, but like, what? Like, then what?
Well, then what with anything? Then what with your life? What are you looking forward to? Growing old with your husband and dying in an old age home?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Great. Congratulations. Dying in an old age home with your husband. Great. That's what I want to look forward to.
I'm going to talk about socialism, working for myself on the internet for the rest of my life. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to retire and go to the old age home with my husband.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What happens if you get in a bad accident?
Then I will go into the old age home earlier, I guess. I don't know.
I know. And then make your life all the more so wearing. Are you religious at all?
No.
Okay, so you're not religious.
Well, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious.
Yeah, spiritual, religious don't mean anything. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just coping as much as anybody else out there. You're just trying to tell yourself you're not.
Maybe.
Sure you are. Your politics is a complete cope. It's a complete.
Do you even know what my politics are?
Well, you just said it.
What are my politics? What do I talk about on the internet?
Anarcho-capitalism.
What do you think I talk about on the internet?
You said an anarcho-capitalist.
That's not what I talk about on the internet. What do you think I talk about on the internet?
You talk about SJW crap.
No, I don't.
Sure you do. You talk about trans, and you're assessing them because you probably like to get fucked by a group of trans and get gangbanged.
I would never get fucked by a tranny. That would never happen.
Yeah, you're the ones that always deny it the most are generally the ones that do.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Never been fucked by a tranny, never will be fucked by a tranny.
Here's what and then since you don't believe in that anyway, your end will be just what it is then, nothingness.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
And your nothingness will come from a pleasure if you're receiving that from just one person. I don't receive pleasure from just one person.
Who says I receive pleasure from just one person? But more importantly, do you know
you made the assessment
like
that you're monogamous with your husband. Are you in an open relationship?
I mean, my relationship with my husband is my relationship with my husband. Do you know any groupers like Beardson?
No, but I asked you.
Do you know any groupers like Beardson, though? Do you know any groupers like Beardson?
Well, why would I be?
Do you know any groupers like Beardson?
No, and I think that's an equally because that's another form of inceldom and another homosexual cult.
What do you mean? The groupers are a homosexual cult?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick seems to likes me enough.
Well, I mean, if you think by talking about Jesus and Catholicism in today's day and age is true, I mean, I would send you to a mental asylum, honestly, where you belong. Because if you believe in virgin births and shit like that, you're a mental case. It's not me that has the mental problem. It is you.
I mean, I'm not a Catholic, so I'm just saying that Nick likes me.
I mean, obviously he is. I mean, isn't that what they are?
I mean, he's a Catholic.
White Wignats, aren't they Catholic Wignats?
Well, I think so. I mean, such as it is.
How do they answer by praying to a Jew, though?
I mean, I think that's a good question for them. I'm not a Catholic, so I can't.
Well, I'm asking him. You pray to a Jew boy?
I don't pray to anyone. Like I
No,
think
not
that
you,
because
but him. If he's into that, I'm saying, if you're taking that seriously, you
we're
pray to a Jew.
Whoremaxxer, do you know about Wurzelroot? And
No,
do you think he's ashamed for being overweight?
I don't know who that is. Who is
Wurzelroot? He's one of Nick's friends.
that? Okay. Well, if he's overweight, I mean, I don't know who that person is. I think anybody should be ashamed for being overweight or obese. Yes.
I mean, I don't think people should be ashamed for anything, but okay.
Well, obviously, because I have more of a moral compass than you.
Wow, so you do porn and fuck
Yes,
trannies.
exactly. My moral compass is much higher, and I bet you my
How
intellectual
what is your
prowess is
moral
higher,
compass,
too.
Whoremaxxer? What is your morality? How do you
I've been
judge
telling you
his
about it.
actions?
I told you I told you about it. I don't bother with people that leave me alone, and that was once called the golden rule. And maybe that's the best rule that there is. I don't need, a god or 10,000 gods or anything to tell me how to dictate. I think I will. Maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe it would be nice to have something afterwards if people want to believe that. It's a nice, comforting thought.
But what directs your morality?
Sex and hedonism and leaving people alone that either want to be in it or don't want to be in it. I don't think people should be forced to go to a swing club or not. I think they're better off? Probably.
But aren't you like basically an anarchist then? Aren't you basically a libertarian then? Because that sounds kind of libertarian
Well,
for
in
me.
some ways, maybe a sexual libertarian, maybe.
Wait, why are you guys telling me to drop the link? He's already on the channel. Do you guys want to come on? Do more people want to come on and talk? Is that what the deal is? People are
I
telling
don't
me to drop the link in the chat. Do you think I should drop the link, Whoremaxxer?
It's your chat. You can if they want to talk.
I don't
That's
know who
fine.
any people. Any
I
of
mean,
these people
usually,
are.
like I said, how many what?
I don't know who any of these people are.
Well, put up a screen. I don't know.
What happens when you lose your appeal?
Well, that's what I say. I probably want to rope out, or commit assisted self-deletion at that point because I don't think
Why would you do that?
because I don't think living without good sex is worth living.
Oh my god. Dragon Tail, do you want to come on? Apparently people want to see you come on. I would be fine with Dragon Tail coming on.
Because I mean, I don't want to be, honestly, unless I'm in very good health, I don't want to be 75 years old and have physical health conditions and be in assisted living. I've seen that shit. And you people are deluding yourselves. As hard as that may be, you people are just deluding yourselves. That's all it is.
Why?
Well, you want to live that way. You want to be in assisted care and have somebody wipe your ass.
I mean, I'm not going to go off myself for it. It's
well,
like
that's your prerogative. It ain't mine.
right.
I will take a rope out of here, and I'm proud to say that I will. And I got balls enough to say that I will. As scary as that may be to most people, and I admit that is scary, but I think life is scary, and I think most people don't even take a chance in it.
Hang on. I'll drop the link in the chat, and if anyone wants to come on, you guys can come on. Whatever. I'll open up the call in. I mean, do you think I'm a socialist, Whoremaxxer? Is that Alex says you think I'm?
I don't know. Like there's 50 different kinds of people that describe themselves as socialists. I mean, you said you don't want a government, so technically, I would say no. I mean, no.
No, I mean, you're right about that. At least we'll see if anyone else joins in the chat. What else do you want to talk about, Whoremaxxer?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you don't want to have some life affirming sex.
No,
because I'd slap you
well,
around.
I'll have life affirming sex, but not on the internet.
Sure. Well, I want to though, because I think it's ego gratification. At least I'm honest about it. Because I have a big enough ego to where I want to show my dick on you.
I just think I just think you.
You know why, Carlin?
I think
I'll tell you
just
why.
come up with something much more debaucherous other than fucking a tranny. If I mean, it's
well, what do you want me to do? Debaucherous? Do you want me to shit on your head? What are you?
No,
no,
okay, I don't want you to do anything to me.
I mean, an orgy is not debauch. I mean, have your definition. I mean,
I mean, what is your definition of debaucherous?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on the level. I mean, what level do you want to get? Jamie Gillis did sex with animals too.
I definitely don't want to do that, but I don't want to do anything. I'm just saying, I'm asking what your level of debauchery is.
He lived a lot like me, except I think he was more perverted than me.
Why?
Why was he more perverted?
Wait, what is your level of perverted though?
I don't think it's as high as him.
What is the level that you would go to? Like, what is the most extreme thing you think you would ever do?
Extreme? I don't know. Some hardcore BDSM.
Like, what does that mean?
It can mean a lot of different things.
Like what? Would you be the sado or the masochist?
Well, I don't really like sadomasochism, to tell you honestly.
Well, that's what BDSM is, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it depends on the level of it again. I go to
like
sex clubs that have dungeons in them all the time.
But what is the hardest? I mean, BDSM is like a big like arena, right? Like, what is the hardest core thing you would ever do?
Well, why don't you get on the rack and I'll show you?
I'm not going to do anything, but
Sure you will.
apparently this guy named Munchies is going to join us. Who are you, Munchies? What do you want? Listen, bro, you gotta get that microphone together. Or I'm gonna take you off. Like, what do you want? All right, he's getting kicked. Whatever. Not interesting. Not interesting. All right.
I get those all the time. I get spurgs all the time.
Yeah, I mean it happens. You never know. You never know.
I
But
get
so I mean BDSM is a big arena, Whoremaxxer. Are we talking like 50 Shades of Grey, like light BDSM, or are we talking like blood and body fluid?
No. I want to go that far,
like,
honestly. I think I'm lightcore. I think I just seem hardcore to some people because their lives are so vanilla.
But like, what are we talking about? Give me specifics. What are you talking about when you say like BDSM?
Well, I do any type of light whipping, nothing heavy, racking, bondage, tying up, pissing, all that.
All right. Well, that's not it. That's not.
I mean, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about animal farm, horse schlong?
No, I don't want to talk about that at all. I'm just saying, like,
Never jerked off to. I've jerked off to it.
No, absolutely. I absolutely have not done that. No,
I jerked off to horse schlong porn. I'm
Why? What is appealing about that?
I don't know. Seeing a woman with a big load on her horse's.
What are you talking about? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You watched a woman fuck a horse?
Yeah. Multiple. I watched two women fuck a guy and a horse, and also the horse. It's a form of perversion that I enjoy watching.
Do you have any? Is there anything more perverse than that you like? Like,
not that I would do. I mean, no, not that I like personally. No, that's probably the highest level.
That's a little fucked up, Whoremaxxer. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's all there. I mean, people are watching it. I think bestiality's been around since
But that's gross. Like, why would you do that?
Curiosity. I liked women taking big horse loads.
Oh my god!
Have you ever seen Carlin where a horse ejaculates on a woman's face?
No, I have not seen that, and I don't want to.
And I have a big dick, but how do you compare once Carlin? When I'd ask you a question, I'd ask an honest question to your audience. I'd ask an honest question: is that if you have a woman and she took in a horse schlong, well, how do you compare?
What the fuck, Whoremaxxer?
That's the question. That's the question of our day. That's the question of our day. Once she goes horse pilled, can you unhorse pill her? Is the question.
Whoremaxxer, this is too much.
Why? No, it's not. I don't think so. Why? It's a conversation. There's something that exists. I mean, would I have sex with an animal? No, I would not have sex with an animal. Now, people that have lived type of like me have. Like, do you know who Linda Lovelace is?
Yes,
I know. Okay, so you know her name. Do you know she did a loop with a dog?
I don't want to know that. I don't want to see a woman fuck a dog. I don't want to see that, Whoremaxxer.
If you typed it in Google, you can bring it up. Well, I'm just telling you.
I don't want to type.
I'm telling you that this I'm telling you that this exists. Is what I'm telling you.
I have.
And there's people that like furries. I mean, I don't get that honestly. I mean, would I fuck a furry? Probably. Would I do a midget? Probably.
Have you ever done a midget?
No, but midget porn would be fun. That I'd have a fun time with. I put little birthday hats on them and everything. Birthday hats.
Okay, that's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean that would be fun. I mean that's funny stuff. I mean, some people think because I said, but exist. I mean, what's the funniest thing about the horse schlong porn is that these are really good looking women too. I mean, these are like the mutt women, these are like hot looking women and they're like big, like 15-inch horse dick and blowing the loads on them.
What the fuck, Whoremaxxer?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you. Look it up. You can see it's there.
No,
it's there.
I will not look it up.
Anybody can look it up. It's there.
No.
It's there.
All right. What other questions do people have for Whoremaxxer in the chat? Like, I just don't even know where to go from there.
I hope it's about horse schlong.
I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Yeah,
Are they doing it for money or because they're into it?
probably both.
Yeah. What is your Sam wants to know what your stance on Lolly is.
I don't like any of that anime shit. Tell you honestly, I don't get anime in general or any of that crap. I don't get cartoons. I don't get the cartoon type, whatever that is. I don't get anime. I never liked anime. Tell you honestly.
Yeah, I never liked anime either. I don't know, Whoremaxxer. Is there? Oh, hang on. Joseph has a question. Do you like femboys? Do you like Do you know what transmaxing is, Whoremaxxer?
Yeah, I've heard it.
What is transmaxing?
Isn't that like the more online where they're doing it themselves
Yep.
instead of going to traditional like a doctor?
Yep, that's
It's my
exactly
opinion on it. I don't know. It's a mixed opinion. I mean, probably I don't know. It's probably mixed on that. Is that some people should probably be psychologically assessed before they go through something that drastic.
Probably.
And
Dragon Tail wants to know, would you watch an AI Trump fucking animal?
an AI Trump?
Yep.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me. I'd probably vote for him. He fucked Stormy Daniels. I'll vote for him just for that.
Seriously, you like for Stormy Daniels?
Oh yeah,
I
any
mean,
president that has sex with
before?
any president that has sex with a porn star has secured my vote. Mm-hmm. What am I going to vote for him for? For what? To lower my gas prices 10 cents? I don't think so. Sex with Stormy Daniels, definitely. And that bitch likes to take a good schlong, too. I'd like to get up in there.
Like, she's a porn star. That's not even like challenging.
No. Those are the best ones. Those are the best ones to challenge yourself with. The porn women are the best ones because they're the ones that had the most dick. They're the ones that have the most sexual experience, too.
Okay.
That's right. See, you're learning everything here.
I guess so.
Super chat.
Do you have anything you would like to talk about, Whoremaxxer?
Do I have anything I'd like to talk about? I just find it fascinating somebody would waste their time with politics in today's day and age. I think that's a fascinating topic, so to speak.
Why am I wasting my time? I'm educating hundreds of thousands of people a month. Why am I wasting my time?
On exactly what, though?
On what socialism is and how it's going to impact them.
Okay, so you're waiting just like you were waiting for the communist takeover.
Yep.
And everything. So you're waiting on something that never really pans out.
No, it's
like you might as well. Are you waiting for the rapture too? Are you waiting for the rapture?
It's going to pan out in 10 to 15 years. It absolutely is going to pan out.
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, they're already retarded enough. So I tell you, it's already here. So what's the problem?
It's not already here. We can still buy a home. We can still buy land. We still have parental rights to a certain extent. We still have individual liberties to a certain extent. Like it's not already here yet. It's going to get much worse.
Well, then you need to pick up when the time comes with your AR-15 and go fight the commie pinkas.
No, I don't. I'm staying where I am. I'm in New Hampshire. I'm in the libertarian homeland.
You're not a revolutionary or a true revolutionary.
You're goddamn right. I'm not a revolutionary. I'm going to stay put with my guns, and I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, that's what you think. So self-delusion is great. The self-delusion is great.
I mean, one of us is making.
I don't have a country at that point.
Around,
yeah, so, but you won't have any country. Listen, honey, you probably go to Starbucks.
I'm fine with not having a country. I want to secede from the United States. I literally want New Hampshire.
I know you want to succeed from the United States. All right, great. Yes. I know, wonderful. I know, succeed. Go have a Boston Tea Party.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Please, grow up.
Yes.
Why don't you grow up already? Why don't you grow up?
I mean, more than half the people in New Hampshire want to secede, so we will someday.
Well, maybe half the population is inbred too.
I don't think that's true, Whoremaxxer.
I don't know. I've seen some of these small states. Incest is legal in Rhode Island, from what I hear, and many other things.
Well, I'm not in Rhode Island. I'm in New Hampshire. It's a completely different state.
I know. Give me freedom or death. I think all you hard-lined Americans are full of shit.
What do you think is going to happen with Ben and Grace now that Ben has a no contact order with Grace for a year?
I think honestly, I think Ben should have some good sex with her. I think
really? You think Ben should fuck her?
I think Ben should actually have a true incestuous relationship and post it on OnlyFans too. And
that would seem to get all them in trouble, though, because Ben has a no contact order.
I don't care, but it's just about time because talk is cheap. And I said, lay some pipe, Ben. Go put it up her twat and see how it pans out.
That seems a little fucked up, Whoremaxxer. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie. Like, she is his
it's
daughter.
realistic. It's called realism. It's called
Do you think
realism.
Grace? Do you think Grace would actually fuck her father?
She probably should at this point.
But do you
Maybe
think
save
she
her
actually?
career.
But do you think she actually would?
She would probably save her career.
Well,
Or
what's
whatever
her?
they like.
Does she even have a career? She's just like
No, but
blurring
she
out on
could
the
have
internet.
one. She could have one.
What is your honest assessment of Grace and her future?
There is no future or assessment because there's nothing there.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's nothing there. I mean, what type of future? She won't do OnlyFans. She won't drain Ben's balls. Now, would she? So she won't get a job or a part-time job. So I said, what is the future you're looking for? It's like your anarcho fantasy. A fantasy.
I mean, I don't think Grace is living in a narco fantasy. I think Grace is living in something, but I don't think it's in a narco fantasy.
Yeah, but you live in a blue-pilled la-la land is what I'm telling you.
I don't think I'm blue-pilled at all. But like,
Sure.
I think that
Yeah.
Grace has not grasped reality in terms of like being an adult.
Maybe.
How did you get connected with the Thorpes?
Oh boy, that's a while ago. I think originally the mother came on my stream.
Oh, it was through her?
Yeah, I think so.
Was Ben jealous that she came on your stream?
No, the funny stream was when I actually made him a cuck online.
Really?
Legit.
What'd you do?
Yeah. Well, I cuckolded him online, so to speak.
How'd you do that?
Well, you could bring up the stream if you want. It's there in the open.
No, I don't think I would, but like, can you explain?
Well, I gave her a BDSM session online verbally. I told her she's a cocksucker.
But how is that cuckolding Ben though? Because didn't he?
Well, he seemed to like it.
Anyway?
He sat back and at the time he was married, and I'm telling his wife, is she gonna suck my cock and everything else? So I don't know.
That's a little fucked up.
Maybe, but I don't really care.
What is your assessment of Ben now that you're not connected to him at all? Like, what is your honest assessment?
He's mentally ill. He's mentally ill.
How so?
He's a narcissist. He's probably has manic depressive, I think what she said. So he obviously, you can see it manifests with those type of illnesses. So, he has them. He chose it. He's living it. I mean, is he doing anything? He blew through $500,000 in a few years. I mean,
that's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. That's insane.
So, I mean, the behavior is there. I mean, what do you want to take away from that? What do you think? I need an hour expose on the Thorpes to figure that out? No, I'm too smart for that.
Who do you think the dumbest influencer is?
Oh, they're all pretty fucking dumb.
Like who? Who's the
morons?
dumbest?
They're all dumb.
Like who?
Ben Shapiro. I don't get him. I don't get Jordan Peterson.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah, and Italian.
Do you? I mean, so you don't like Ben Shapiro, but you're Jewish?
Yeah. Why do I have to like him?
What do you think of like this situation with like Israel and Palestine?
I think Israel should liquidate all Arabs out of Israel.
Really?
Yes.
That kind of sounds like genocide.
Call it what you were. I'm tired of the Arab world. I'm tired of their violence. I'm tired of Islam and its violent stupidity. And I think.
Are you a Jewish supremacist? Is that what you don't like the college protest?
If I was in charge of Israel, let me put it to you this way. If I was in charge of Israel, there wouldn't be one Arab living in Israel.
Well, that kind of seems that seems a little ridiculous, Whoremaxxer. That seems a little.
No, it's not. That's reality. That's reality.
Like,
Look at the Arab world.
Are you a Jewish supremacist? Yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't believe in Israel that is their land, whether you want to believe in the Bible is divine or not.
So you're a Zionist?
Yes.
What? Seriously?
Yes.
Bro.
And not only that, I would use nuclear weapons on the Arab world too.
Oh my God, Whoremaxxer.
Hmm?
That seems excessive.
No, it's not excessive. It's too good for them.
Why? Because
the Arab world is not fully functional, as you can see, and never will be.
I mean, they're kind of being genocided right now by Israel, so
Well, what do you want to say about genocide? Let's say who decided to kill 1,400 people.
Do you think genocide is justified?
Yes.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
You would justify genocide. You want to genocide an entire people?
I would remove all the Arabs out of Israel.
I don't think that sounds like a good plan, Whoremaxxer. I
It
think
would
it's
work. We'll see how they'll move.
I
Don't
think
worry.
that we should be
When they have your AR-15,
why are you pro killing a whole like ethnicity of people?
Well, I can tell you that it's very simple because they want to kill you.
I don't think they want to kill me.
Well, they want to kill Jews in Israel. So if I was in charge,
I'm not Jewish, so.
Well, no, but if you were in Israel, you would probably have a different opinion on them.
Well, I don't think I would ever be Jewish in Israel, though.
Well, whatever it is, obviously, I'm not in Israel either.
But you want to genocide all of them? That just seems a little extreme to me.
Well, they could move. They could move willingly. They could move willingly.
Do you think
go to their Arab brothers and sisters?
But do you think genocide is bad?
Why is it that the Jewish state? Excuse me. Why is it that the Jewish state has one teeny country and the world is bothered by Jews? I tell you, goyim animals out there, to stay away from the Jews. We do not need your help. I can assure you of that. First,
goyim animals. Do you think I'm an animal because I'm a goy?
It depends on the goyim. It depends on the goyim.
That kind of seems like Jewish supremacy, Whoremaxxer.
That's what it is. That's exactly.
Do you think that genocide is bad when it happens to the Jews, but it's okay when it happens to the Arabs?
Well, we're looking to prevent it, and to look to prevent it, well, I believe from a group of people that knows nothing but war and to kill and maim in Islam, which is the most violent ideology.
I mean, haven't the Jews?
Not only do I like to look to remove the Arabs out of Israel, I would like to remove Islam from the face of the planet.
But like, how many countries have the Jews been kicked out of?
How many countries does the Jews have? Let's talk about one.
I mean, not all.
One teeny one that you of the world don't seem to get along with. And quite frankly, the Jews shouldn't give a fuck what you goyim animals think about, because obviously it doesn't matter. Okay, the Jews are the smartest people on the planet. I hate to inform you of that.
Oh my God,
Ashkenazi Jews are the smartest people, bar none, on the face of the planet. Okay, now if you can't realize that factor, that's too bad. Go fight in Gaza is what I tell you. Go take what you shit.
No, I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will at all, because you would genocide me if I was in Gaza.
There wouldn't be anything left in Gaza right now except some nice beachfront property.
What the fuck, Whoremaxxer?
I don't know what you mean. What the fuck?
For the annihilation of a species, Whoremaxxer. What the fuck?
Yes, I am, and I have no qualms about it.
That's excessive.
No,
bro.
It's not.
That's
excessive.
It's not.
They're going to come kill you. I'm not going to wait for these people to kill me.
Think they're going to come kill me. I feel fine about that.
Well, no, here in America, you're not in Israel.
Goddamn right, I'm not in Israel. Israel's not my country.
Well, exactly. But if you were in Israel, and the Jews have one homeland, and that is Israel, by the way, and if they are particularly there in Israel, then they should fight tooth and nail.
What about the Orthodox Jews that aren't Zionists?
They should throw them out of the country.
But like, they're in America. They're not Zionists. They're saying that
they should be kept out of Israel. I don't think Israel needs them.
Do you think that Orthodox Jews are Jewish?
Well, it depends on the sect that you mean.
The ones that are not Zionists. Do you think that Orthodox Jews who are not Zionists are Jewish?
No, they're not Jewish.
Why? They seem to be more adherent to Judaism than you
are.
No,
they practice an Eastern European cult. They're not.
They're literally in fucking Brooklyn. They're in Brooklyn right now.
I don't care what they are. They could be in Disneyland. Or tell them put them wherever you want. It doesn't matter. They can stay there as far as I'm concerned. Israel doesn't need them.
Whoremaxxer, why does a religion need a homeland? I don't need a homeland for my beliefs. Why
obviously the Jewish people do, because they've been kicked out of so many countries. It is you that seem to be upset by the Jewish people.
But like, are you saying that? I think the Jewish people. But are you saying that Jews need a homeland because they've been kicked out of so many countries?
I think there's been persecutions, from religious persecution to animosity to jealousy of the Jewish people, because they are the smartest people and the most productive people on the planet. And that's bar none. That's a proof. And I can prove that scientifically too.
Can you give us a definition of anti-Semitism, Whoremaxxer?
Anybody that's against the Jewish people is an anti-Semite to me.
What does
That
it
would like
mean?
to see
What does it mean to be against the Jewish people though? Like, is me saying that,
anybody
like,
that would like to see Israel liquidated is
are
to
you
me.
serious? I have to support Israel to not be anti-Semitic, but I'm an
Yes.
American. I'm not an Israeli. Like,
Doesn't matter what
the
you think.
fuck
The
should I care about
Israelis will take care
Why
of their
Why
country.
the fuck should I care about Israel? I'm not an Israeli.
You know, but it's in America's interest to care about
No,
Israel. And
it's
obviously,
not.
sure it is. You're too
Why?
stupid because
Why
you
do I
don't even
have to give
understand. But
Israel billions of dollars every year?
because you don't understand geopolitics is why.
No, I do not understand why we need to fund Israel to the tune of billions of dollars every
Because
year. You're
Israel is the
goddamn
only
right.
thing. Because the United States is an empire, and with that empire comes certain things that you have to be attached to.
So you think that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism?
Yes.
Why? Why do I, as an American, have to support a foreign government?
You don't have to. I mean, you're
telling me I do, or I'm an anti-Semite.
Well, yeah, but you don't want any government here, and the people that do, it's in their best interest.
Goddamn right. I don't want a government here. I don't want a government there. I don't want a government anywhere.
People
so
like
why do I have to support Israel's government?
But you don't have to. But people like you are also delusional.
I mean, how? How is it delusional to say, I currently, as it exists, I am an American, and America is not Israel?
Why do you believe if you're American and
we're
without an American government? You don't know. You're not an American.
There currently is an American government, though, and I currently am an American. So in this situation where I am an American, why do I have to support Israel?
Yeah, but you don't have to support Israel.
You're telling me I do, or I'm an anti-Semite?
Well, most of the people that go to that extent generally are.
Wait, Reagan is making a good point. Whoremaxxer, you said it was a waste of time to talk about politics, and now you're saying I have to support Israel.
I was asked about it, Reagan.
But like you're saying, like, it's a waste of time to talk about politics, but now I have to support fucking Israel? Why?
You don't have to support Israel. Israel can take care of itself with its nuclear arsenal.
Well, if it can, then why do we need to give them $30 billion?
Because Israel is restrained because of the American government. The $3 billion, it's not 30
what
billion.
What are you talking about?
Well, let me finish and maybe you'll learn something. Obviously, you don't know because you're a silly woman.
What? Hang on. Nuritis wants to know, what does Whoremaxxer think about Bibi recently saying that no nation came to Israel's aid during World War II?
Well, that's a true statement, but also Benjamin Netanyahu is one of the problems that you have in Israel. He has allowed Hamas to build up, so he's problematic within himself.
Whoremaxxer, I just don't buy into this. I don't think I need to support Israel as an American.
You don't have to support Israel.
I don't think I do.
You know, but your goyim shekels will continue to flow into Israel as well as they should. Because either you know what's good for you,
as well as they should. Why do I need to pay for Israel to exist?
Well, you think Israel?
Whoremaxxer, there was no Israel during World War II. You know that, right?
There wasn't a modern state till 1948. Yes,
right.
But there is a pre-existing state, or whatever you want to say, that goes back some 3,000 to 5,000 years, which is more than your Americans can ever say.
I mean, I think we can debate about that, but anyway,
sure you can.
I don't think we're anti-Semitic if we don't support Israel, Whoremaxxer.
There are a lot of Jews that are not Zionists. I'm talking. You asked me about Jewish sects that are anti-Zionist, and I know what they are, and I know what they represent and who they are.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Are there any other questions in the chat? Because it's
yes, long live Israel and liquidate the Arabs out of Israel.
Oh my God!
And may God bless the United States too.
I do not support genocide in any forms. Whoremaxxer supports genocide. I do not support genocide.
Yes, thank you. Enjoyed the conversation.
All right, Whoremaxxer. Well,
to geopolitics.
This was fun. Do you have any final statements that you like to make?
Well, I don't know. I mean, how do I end on that note? Have some good sex too while you're at it.
I will have just great sex.
There you go.
With my husband in my house, not on the internet.
There you go. I would open it up, but okay.
No, I'm good. I'm good. All right, Whoremaxxer. Well, thank you for coming on my channel. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Had a nice time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Should we tune into Whoremaxxer's show? Let's tune in. Let's see what's going on. Let's tune in. Let's see what Whoremaxxer has to say. Let's see what he says.
Will you buy me a drink? You want me to buy you a drink, Makuma? Sure. Buy you a drink. You need a drink? Let me super chat you a drink.
Did you guys like that?
They want
Why is that frozen?
politics. I could talk politics scale all night long, honey bunch. They think they get a guy named Whoremaxxer, Kayla. They think they got some ignoramus.
Was that good? Was that good for
They
everyone?
think they got some ignoramus that doesn't know what's going on in the world. Completely shut off. In some ways, that's true. Not in all ways, though. Not in all ways, though. Let me scroll down the chat because I wasn't looking at the chat. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring. Thank you, Monty, for the $5 super chat, Monty. I wasn't looking at the chat. If you're here, I just was in the conversation. I'm still here, Piper. Yeah. That was Carlin. I say Carolyn. Carlin. She's shocked about my sexual depravity, my views on Israel. Okay. This is they want to be shocked about it. I thought anarcho-capitalism is kind of a ridiculous ideal because the reason it is, yeah, I know I'm gay, obviously. Let me scroll down the chat here.
He is gay. He's obviously gay.
There was people in the chat and I wasn't looking at it, which normally I do, as you know.
Nick is way hotter.
New comment.
Nick is way hotter.
Carlin, I think you lost, honey. I honestly do, King. I don't think I was
He thinks I lost.
Say that because internet point, what does an internet point do me? I think I owned her on her anarcho-capitalism because you're not going to get it with a population under 100 IQ. Okay, Bobby, you're just not. She thought she had a moron over there, Noah. A lot of people do, honestly, because they see my name. They see this guy, he's all about sex. Yeah, I am.
Yes, Bot, you can. Hang on.
But lo and behold, when the rubber meets the road, you have a political. Do you think if I wanted to get involved in politics, which I don't, God forbid, help me, that I couldn't stand these people on their head? Even geopolitics, I'd be a dangerous animal. I don't want to do it, Noah, because honestly, that's why. I'm going to tell you why.
Did I see Nanny DeSantis' vape bill got signed into law? I didn't see that.
I cannot affect.
Thank you,
okay?
Naruto.
I'm not William Wallace character, all right? I mean, these people that think that they're going to affect the politics of the day by blathering on. I mean, I guess you could make the argument that Jordan Peterson a little bit. All right, but is that beneficial to some guys? Yeah, it's beneficial. So I said, okay, let them go. The funniest to me, hot stuff is with her is that she used the government though to get a restraining order.
Goddamn right, I did.
Now, for audience over there is thinking.
Because
saying, well, you don't want this entity involved, so you wouldn't get involved with that entity.
Smart.
I mean, if I'm a true anarchist, do I want to get cops involved? Hot stuff. Do I want to get feds involved? No. The thing is that you have a society that cannot operate with some functionality to it, a government function. So yeah.
Yasmin.
And if it was me, you would have more of a line of a sexual fascist
I'm gonna unfollow you on Twitter, Yasmin,
to control people like her and keep them in line. And in line, I put them very quickly. They ain't no revolutionary over there, Carl. They ain't no fucking Trotsky. Those are fucking revolution. You want to read about some Che Guevara as a revolutionary? Okay. Those guys would go out for their ideology. That's how you tell the difference. Then you have the YouTube, like in my ideology, which is a form of hedonism. I'm out there doing it. Yeah. Did you enjoy getting rimmed by me? No, but you're over here. Obviously, you're sexually. I understand that you are into good-looking men, and thank you. Jose, I'm very authoritarian.
Whoremaxxer is
I mean, authoritarian. I would have to be. Why are you going to be authoritarian? She asked me on Israel. I said, well, that's an authoritarian government.
Whoremaxxer supports genocide.
That's how the world's going to operate.
Bro, Whoremaxxer supports genocide.
Yeah. A sexual fascist, a sexual terrorist. Yeah. I mean, did you hear your queen over there? Your queen over there is starting anarcho-capitalism, and I proved to you
Welcome,
that cannot
Nightlight.
work.
This is a good introduction for you.
And I could prove to you that doesn't work. Now, how does it feel to you to lick my tuchus?
Bro.
That's right. As it well, it should be. Hit the likes and hit the subs. Hit the Cash App too. Thank you, Monty. If you get rid of the cops, yeah, that'd be a great thing. Like, that's a good thing when the guy's getting his face eaten.
It would be a good thing.
Who's she gonna come? What is she gonna do?
Cops are an organized
So we
gang.
need a cop.
Yes.
Right? And your boyfriend is beating the shit out of you, or whatever, whatever it may be, right? Yeah, don't get that. Don't have any police force. These people are infantile.
True, MacB. True. Yeah.
It's a juvenile concept.
Yep.
It's cute when you're 15. Yeah. Yeah. You get rid of cop and pick up, yeah. That's why I said, you think the women are going to survive?
This is
like you're going to survive
Jasmine,
a 200-pound dude that's jacked and stacked and
happen.
wants to get ass? Who are you going to call then, Carlin? Who are you going to call?
Talking to me?
What,
you're still talking to me?
Well, please, honey. It's a
fantasy. I'm not going to call the police. I have a gun.
Most politics you're going to come to know is a fantasy world. Conservatism is another fantasy world. It's just goes by a different name. Yeah. Yeah, well, I took apart your queen, though, if you were listening, though, and not just looking to spout off on the internet. If you listen carefully, you can see how right I was.
He doesn't like you, Dragon Tail.
Yeah. Now I said, well, what's your rules? I said, well, you can have a good law. You have a bad law. You have a bad law, for instance, I think making TRT available only through a doctor is a bad law. I think you should be able to go and buy all the anabolic steroids at your local Walgreens that you want. And I don't think that's a libertarian viewpoint either.
I think it is a libertarian. Still believes drugs should be outlawed, Whoremaxxer. That is actually a libertarian viewpoint.
Let my dick do the talking.
Oh my God.
Because that's what I believe in. Actions speak a lot louder than words, media hits. Yeah. So,
Dragon Tail, you're the only non-mod in
if you watch the debate, or if it's a debate, I don't really consider it wasn't a debate because but if you watch the conversation and you believe in anarcho-capitalism, and then you go by what I said is that you can't have it because your IQ threshold would have to be higher to live in that type of society. It's a fantasy. It's like Santa Claus. This guy thinks he's in an intellectual chat here, Dragon Tail. When I could take her apart. I'm a guy. Let me tell you something, Dragon Tail, how smart I am. And this is a God-given gift if you want to talk about it. She's been on college campuses any day of her whole life, and I haven't been. Okay? You give me a guy, Kayla, that knows the streets and is streetwise. I'll take him over any college dunce any day. Any day. And that's proof right there, Kayla. You didn't like the politics, Kayla?
Who's Kayla?
I still want you, though, Kayla. I haven't forgotten about you now.
Oh, my God. Joseph!
Yeah, I think it is Carl in a way.
Joseph!
In a way,
Joseph,
Carl is right because,
I see that.
If you have that type of physique, right? And
Joseph
you're using roids and you're really working out.
We're no longer friends, Joseph.
Your physique goes against the societal norm. What is your societal norm is what I tell you. Your societal norm for both men and women is obesity. That is your societal norm
Joseph,
today.
we've always gotten along so well.
This is not going back 40 or 50 years ago when the average guy was, whatever it was, Maybe. The top porn stars tend to be Jewish.
What? Well, I think
the top male porn stars are definitely Jewish.
That's the problem, Whoremaxxer.
James Dean, Jamie Gillis is another one. I mean, not all of them.
James Dean,
Ron Jeremy. If I go down the list, you're going to see this.
James Dean rape people. Ron Jeremy rape people.
They are heavily involved in porn. They're heavily involved in entertainment.
Your case, Whoremaxxer.
And they're heavily involved in finance.
I don't know that much about porn, but I know that both James Dean and Ron Jeremy were involved in shenanigans.
Adriana sounds like a porn name yourself.
Yo. Whoremaxxer proving
They're big ding dong.
proving the point
that's right. Well, I ain't
emphatically
exactly
that
small,
Jews
honey.
should not be trusted.
8 inches of Jewish love here.
Oh my God.
There's other guys. I mean, John
Joseph!
Holmes wasn't a Jewish guy. He had a 14-inch dick. He made a lot of good porn
Joseph, I'm
before
going
he
to
got
ban you
strung
from
out
the
on,
chat.
became a coke addict. Yeah.
Joseph, now you're just causing problems.
Jewish men are all closeted. Really? Maybe. Like that. Thank you, Tracy. You like that conversation, Tracy? Did you like the political conversation? They think, Tracy, know what they think, Tracy? The Tracys, they think that they got a real moron here.
Joseph.
Take him apart. We're going to call him gay.
That's inappropriate, bro.
We're gonna
take
him apart on his
Take
geopolitics.
it back, Joseph.
Sticks. But no, Tracy, I turned the tables. Because in this case, when a lot of times maybe you should judge a book by its cover, in some cases it's deception. Yeah. Thank God Tracy changed that. I don't know what she was doing with the avatar.
Joseph, chat something in to make up
That's
for
what I'm
it.
talking about, Tracy. That's why I said, what am I going to get involved in politics? If I even could get involved in politics, what exactly is my goal? What, to be a president?
Whoremaxxer thinks he's going to be president.
No, I try to make porn. I try to have fun people the time that I have with the people in chat and I ain't going to make a fucking difference out there. And if you enjoy being sold to some Middle East hellhole, thank you, Jim. You're naked, Jim. I'm glad.
Oh my.
That's good, Jim, to hear.
Yasmin.
I'm glad, Jim, that you are nude. Because
Yasmin, you should proposition him.
Carlin should see you nude, Jim.
Yasmin.
I will tell her.
He loves trannies, Yasmin. Please.
I mean, I thought it was a decent conversation, honestly, compared to the conversations sometimes I get over here. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was, Randy. The Boogie Nights, yeah, it's very loosely based. If you've ever, which I have, read John Holmes' autobiographies, it's very loosely based. And to give an example how loosely based the movie is, where they like to show porn is, because the other half of the movie is the dark side. Thank you, Noah. He has gifted one lucky person a membership. I hope it ain't Dragon Tail. Another gay man over here.
Wouldn't
Noah.
it be funny if it was Dragon Tail?
But anyway, he knows where the party in the pants is. So, what was I saying? Oh, Boogie Nights. Yeah, the scene. Does anybody remember the scene where Burt Reynolds is in the limo, and that other famous actress? It's like a dark scene. That's not how it portrayed in real life.
I know.
That was based on Jamie Gillis' scene.
I know.
And Jamie Gillis hated the scene because he portrayed the film as a dark entity. And he never saw it that way. Yeah. You're a semi-porn star? Really? You come do porn with me. Let's create you to a full porn star. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. Is it because Carlin doesn't want to do porn? Okay. That's fine. Not everybody wants to do porn. Maybe hit those Antheus. I mean, that would be good. I mean, that's worth its weight in gold if it hit those Antheus. Boom. Okay. So, I mean, I like Boogie Nights as a movie. It's one of my favorite movies. And Ed Wood. Why? Because I just think they're acted well. What is a semi-porn star? I don't know. Maybe I'm a semi-one trying Neo. I mean, what's the amount of Neo? I'd ask, what's the amount of porn you have to do to be considered a porn star? Or do you have to be known? You may have to be known because porn and porn star are two different things. Yeah. So, I mean, what is it? 10 porns, you're transgendered? All right, well.
2 more minutes.
Are you tasty? Yeah. Yeah.
This is awful. I don't want to be watching any more of this.
Women.
But I have to. I can't look away
Chicks
now.
with dicks, cocks and frocks, whatever you want to say.
Joseph.
Do you think I'm dismayed by somebody? You're gay.
I wanted him to put bodily fluids on me, and that's not acceptable, bro.
Does that even have an effect in 2024? Half of your population is gay. So what does that mean anymore?
Okay, according to
That's what
my
I would have
chat,
to ask you.
I
What does it
won.
mean to say something gay? You know, well,
I won
really?
according
All
to the
right.
chat. Okay, I have another poll. Hang
It's like I
on.
get this guy
Hang
on here.
on.
I mean, they're fascinated with getting pegged. The situation is right, Nick. Yeah,
Is
because you know why, Nick? Because I don't have problems with my
Whoremaxxer
sexuality, unlike you people that would probably like a good stiff one up your anus.
gay?
If you think that's what affects being
Yes?
masculine, you're
No.
highly brainwashed.
Okay,
Like
poll in the
Carla.
chat.
It's highly brainwashed. She doesn't think she is, but she is.
Is
Hey, spot like that,
Whoremaxxer
Sunrise.
gay?
Boom, just like that. Has nothing to do with that.
But
I mean, were Spartans gays? Were they all just fairy boys? Or Roman legions, Monty? I mean, I didn't block you. Maybe somebody else did. Why don't you behave? I mean, there's the StreamYard link.
go talk to
Whoremaxxer.
Whoremaxxer. Someone go talk to Whoremaxxer, please.
Is that like being
go talk
pegged?
to
Is like that?
Whoremaxxer.
Mine wants to put on a
Please,
strap on.
please,
That
please,
is
please go
like
talk to
bring it on.
Whoremaxxer, please. Come on.
But the guys like Nick that somehow, no, not to me. Not to when, see, you're still, what these problem is, Monty, let me tell you as I pour some more wine, is that their problem is
wine out of a
these
cup?
people actually think they break in the social matrix, so to speak. And they haven't. Okay? They haven't, Jim. Because I said, well, what does that mean?
Yasmin, go talk to Whoremaxxer.
Can you define that?
Go on to Whoremaxxer's stream. Come on.
I took apart their queen over there, Monty. Anarcho-capitalism. It's a fantasy. Doesn't work. If it did work, it would be tried. She believes that the social utopia is still yet to come. I tell her no, because that started in the late 60s and
no,
had a lot more
didn't,
steam
Whoremaxxer.
technically then.
It didn't start in the 60s, Whoremaxxer. It started before World War II, bro. Come on.
So
come on, catch up, Whoremaxxer. Before
she
World
can't
War
refute
II.
me.
30s, 1937.
She met her match.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Carlin.
Yes.
Pachenko has met her match tonight from a man named Whoremaxxer on the internet.
Call in, Yasmin.
With sex signs, candles,
look, they sent you the
pornography.
StreamYard link. Go call in, Yasmin. Come on. He wants to fuck a tranny. Come on.
No, but I got a
Yasmin,
feeling, Joseph, you would love to try that, though, wouldn't you? Or to do double anal? Is that what you're asking? Well, I would ask you, why not?
What the fuck?
What is your thing again? Because obviously you want to watch that. It's like Carlin. I keep saying Carlin was shocked by horse
No one
schlong.
wants to do double anal. No
So
one wants that.
What are you so shocked about?
No.
What are you so shocked about? What is her audience so shocked about?
By
They're not too shocked about what's running
horse?
around their college campuses, are they?
Bro. What's going on in college campuses is less shocking than being fucked by a horse.
Here's the truth, and I tell you this if it wasn't. If she took a minute to think about her standpoints, I wrecked her. Completely, you got wrecked, Carlin.
I really didn't.
You were completely wrecked. And if anybody, which your audience doesn't seem to have too high of an IQ, and you should be lucky for that, because they would easily then catch on that you're not a real thinker. You're not.
Okay,
trust me, I know real thinkers when I see one.
Fine.
Okay?
Fine.
You're not in that thoroughbred category. I am, but you're not. Second of all, that's right. Yeah.
Why Yasmin? Because Yasmin's a tranny.
I mean, honestly, Randy, I wouldn't say it, but she brought up she's an anarcho-capitalist.
Whoremaxxer okay, everything he needs.
Let's look at that philosophy.
Because Whoremaxxer is gay.
How does that work?
In real life.
Would she survive?
Whoremaxxer is gay.
No, she wouldn't. And second of all, you need a high IQ population. And if you've been to Walmart lately, like I tried to tell her,
why would I go to Walmart?
She doesn't understand that it doesn't work. It's like communism doesn't work in a large degree. It may work in a Jew communal apartment complex, but it doesn't work in a large nation. Same premise, different philosophy. These people, as atheists, think I'm a moron there. I put the iron boot of sexual depravity, Carlin, on your neck is what I put.
Okay, Whoremaxxer.
The iron boot
All
of
right.
sexual depravity.
Keep telling yourself that, Whoremaxxer.
And you may be forced to undergo horse-schlong porn, says Randy.
Yeah, okay.
See, Monty, if I wasn't, let him troll. I don't care. But Monty, if I was incorrect in the philosophy, or whatever, however you want to deem it, then I'd say, well, you know what, I was incorrect, but she doesn't see it. Maybe it's because she's had too many one glasses of cheap red wine, which I have tonight.
Cheap red
that
wine.
Being said, and where are you, Gail?
I'm not drinking cheap red wine.
Where
I'm
are my
drinking
panties?
Imperial Stouts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking Imperial Stouts.
Oh, if you like to further the discussion, Carlin, you can make your way over here.
No.
A growing stream.
No.
A stream that's truly life affirming.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Monty, what type of sex would you like? Let's talk about the type. Yeah. Well, Piper, what do you want? What do you want? Everything to be? I mean, I'll show you the swing clubs. We'll go tonight. We'll go through the different clubs tonight. I mean, technically, I think I'm gonna go to the Playhouse because at least it's vetted.
Whoremaxxer's gonna go to the
this
swing
is
club
not
tonight?
morbid schmucky streams, Piper. You have to understand that. See, when you come through a stream of complete redundancy and moronic crap and drama and crama streams. See, I am a Renaissance man, Piper, is what you don't understand. From the bad karaoke to the lover of the fell dog to the lover of porn, I am the true quintessential Renaissance man. Better than you, Tina Turnip?
Tina Turnip?
No, I don't. But I'm just giving you an example,
Wow.
Piper, of the type of stream that you have dealt with in the past. Okay? That's not here. She thought she had a moron that she's gonna able to say you're gay, and that's a win. No, you lost tonight, Carlin.
What did I lose
you
exactly?
Lost big league.
Okay.
If anybody watched that on primetime
Keep
TV,
telling yourself that, Whoremaxxer.
they would have been calling in and dialing in and saying how you got smoked and poked.
Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they think, Randy, but the name is deceiving now, isn't it? That's right, Leo. What happened, Leo? She got wrecked. Wrecked.
Yeah,
tell me how she won. I'd be
Whoremaxxer,
happy
I'm
to
so
hear.
concerned. I'm looking at my
Besides her
Instagram right
moronic
now.
chat just saying
I'm
she won.
so concerned.
With no evidence and no nothing.
He's burned by the poll. He doesn't like
I
the
could
poll.
smoke her ass in a debate, and you goddamn know it, Nick.
Is
But you know
Whoremaxxer?
what? I don't need to have debates with that because I think it's a waste of fucking time and a waste of fucking life.
74% of you think that
I can't
Whoremaxxer's
tap
gay.
dance on her? I fucking tap dance all over here in my sleep.
They banned you again.
You people are delusional is what your problem is.
Keep
you
crying,
people are locked
Whoremaxxer.
into the Carlin
Keep
cult.
crying.
And when your little fantasy, your little childish anarcho fantasy has been laid waste because obviously you're not the population of the high IQ Ghost or any of you or Nick could even have that type of society. Hence, I've been proven right. Hence, the bell curve has to be wrong. You lose, fuckface.
So bad.
Hit the likes and subs. Stupid.
He's coping so bad right now. It's not even funny.
Oh, yeah, John. Oh, yeah. Is that all you have to say? Yeah. But are you kidding me? You want to use reason and intellect and everything I just given you. You cannot decide that woman was laid out and spread out eagle.
He wishes.
Her anarcho-capitalism, as well as you, John, is another fantasy.
Super gay, Whoremaxxer. Super gay.
Like this idiot down here. Another moron. Low IQ. That's what she counts on. You can have morons like you in her chat agreeing with every word she says without any critical thought.
I don't even see John in there. Is John in there?
She don't get any good dick.
Really? I beg to differ.
She wish she had some good dick.
I do just fine.
Right now, Carlin's singing, man, I wish I had some good schlong right now.
I am not saying that at all.
Good. Time him out, Monty. Good. Give him a timeout.
Oh my
Stupid.
God, he
They're
wants
dumb,
people to
honestly.
ban people?
I mean, maybe she wants to come over here, Monty, and sing some bad
No.
karaoke.
No.
Be better for her.
No.
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Neo. Be better off, yeah. I was on more. No, I wasn't. I was telling her.
Joseph, I'm going to ban
streams.
you.
No, I don't go on that.
Joseph is so Yes, Yasmin,
that's a real
call
cute
in.
fist, Monty,
Please.
over there.
Yasmin, call in. Call
That's
in.
a real low life if you to pertain to that, you know.
John, you're in a
terms
timeout
of
now.
people
Oh,
on
no.
the internet. Him. Yeah. Another delusional incel. Delusional incel.
True.
Sitting there.
He's in the
hiding
closet.
behind avatars.
He's obviously gay.
Talking skeleton.
Obviously gay.
No entertainment there.
Obviously gay.
Says they just keep calling you gay
Hang
over there
out
and laughing at you.
with
Who even cares
Whoremaxxer
about
or a bear.
I don't know what their thing is.
I mean, I just
what
hung
they
out
should
with
look at
Whoremaxxer
it,
for
but
like
there's
an
no
hour.
self-reflection there. She should understand.
I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
understand
I
the
don't
bell
know,
curve,
Naruto.
first of all.
I don't know.
She's never read Murray's book, and I have.
A bear?
I'm smarter than her, and that doesn't take too much.
Okay,
So,
Whoremaxxer,
Carlin, let
like,
me explain
whatever.
something to you when you're dealing with superior intellect. You will lose every time, and I want you to know that tonight.
Yeah,
as
okay.
you lost tonight.
Yep.
Is that Monty?
Yeah, okay.
Now, let me see if this is Monty.
Yep,
We'll get
totes.
Monty's opinion. Hello.
Totes.
Hello.
Monty,
I
what
am
was your
here.
opinion? Were you watching that, Monty?
No, I didn't want to watch it. I was trying to do other things.
Well, I thought the conversation was at least good, and then I get her,
no, it was kind
chat,
of
very
boring.
low IQ chat.
It was
Because I
boring and very predictable.
Well, I know I'm gay, and I guess that's their conclusion that I'm just gay, so hence they win. Okay,
you are in fact
but
gay.
Did they win
Whoremaxxer.
anything? No, they didn't win anything.
They won. I don't know. I don't know if they won, but they.
Well, I made it very. I fired it right at her. I said, "No, your world's a fantasy." I said, first of all, you won't survive, which is number one. Okay, and number two, you need a high IQ population for that even to start itself, and you don't have that. And they don't seem to understand that.
Well, I guess you can't fix stupid, so going on and on in a circle.
If you can't see your own and understand or reflect on your own philosophy.
Yeah, I'm worried about what Whoremaxxer.
Because if I didn't think going to swing clubs are good, and obviously these people don't, so she's obviously deranged. And no, I don't think your husband gives you good sex. In fact, I don't think, Carlin, you know what good sex is.
I had like 3 orgasms
I've
last
seen
night,
people
so
that
I
think
feel
they
fine.
do, and they wind up generally don't. Okay? Yeah.
I agree with those atheists. If they're just laughing about anyone being gay, I mean, that just sounds like we're back in 2000s.
No, we're laughing about Whoremaxxer being gay.
Yeah, so Leo read the book. I said, Leo, she would have to dismiss basically. You need the whole high end of the bell curve over there to make that society even capable. So what they live in is a LARP themselves. Because there's a true LARP. She's a LARP, and I'll tell you why she's a LARP and I'm not. I actually go out into the real world and do what I want to do. If she went into the real world and tried to practice anarcho-capitalism, she'd be dead in a week.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it got nothing, right? Yeah. Got nothing, Joseph, but wise ass cracks, right?
Joseph, he doesn't even like you.
Joseph, let me tell you something. And I'm smarter than her. And I'm smarter than her chat. And so far, if you're the representative of her chat, you don't impress anything over here. Okay?
Where's Yasmin?
And don't tell me that she's getting good dick, because we know she's not.
Okay.
Okay, don't tell me that her husband is a Mog Mags beast or a handsome dude, because he's probably not. He doesn't have my riz, he doesn't have my swag, he doesn't have my pizzazz, he doesn't have my dick, and he doesn't have my intelligence. Let's start there.
He has a bigger dick than you, bro.
What say you, man?
Well, the husband's not on the internet, so I don't know.
Would you like to expound on that?
Thank you, Dragon Tail.
Build up my ego more.
Kat was around earlier. She was, I think she was going to send you an email about.
Kat is going to send an email. Okay. The problem is with the only thing is that with Kat is that she says that this person is from Germany and they want to fly to Texas and then want me to fund their plane tickets here. So I'd have to only fund that through the chat.
Whoremaxxer's
Which
paying
2
to
plane
fly
tickets,
people
I don't
in
know
to
what the
fuck
cost
him.
of that is. Plus other
Whoremaxxer can't even get sex
expenses.
at the swing club. He's
I guess you
paying
also
to fly people in
have
to
to
fuck him.
provide room and board.
Yeah, and everything else. So I said, well, hold on. I said, this person able to fly in from Germany. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
let's
woman.
see
This
her
is the
live
woman
in the
that sent him
survival.
panties.
First of all, Carla, let's be understanding.
Really?
Let's talk, Carl, first about fit. Now, is Carlin fit? No, she's not fit.
No, you're
Now,
right.
I'd
I'm
encourage
not.
her to get into fit shape. Because
I'm
if you
good.
want to, honey, Carlin, practice anarcho-capitalism, honey,
I'm
you better
doing
be
this
in shape.
fine.
Because it's Mad
Nah,
Max time. And
'cause you
Mad
know
Max
what?
time is
'Cause I
beyond the
have
Thunderdome time.
guns.
I don't understand that.
You don't look
Joseph,
like Monty. She's
see?
ready for
This is
Beyond
why
the
you don't take
Thunderdome.
his side,
Singing
Joseph.
Tina Turner's tunes
I've
and
never
saying we don't
timed
need
you
another
out.
hero.
Whoremaxxer timed
Yeah,
you
but
out. I didn't.
didn't she like contact the authorities to like
Exactly. And I
God
made another
damn right
point to
I
her. I said,
did.
excuse me, Carla. And I said, you don't believe in the government and you think the United States government should be abolished, but yet
As
you use the
long as
same
I'm paying
government
for
to get a
something, I
restraining
will
order and involve
absolutely get a
authorities on Ben
restraining
Thorpe.
order.
To me, that
100%.
sounds like, let me say what that sounds like.
100%.
Hypocrite.
No, because I'm paying for it, bro.
Hypocrite. And you were exposed tonight with I didn't even have to do it.
Ooh, I was
A
exposed.
critical thinking person will
guys,
see it.
I was exposed, guys. Oh
I'm talking about anarcho-coomerism, Monty.
no.
I'm not speaking about any other crap, really, because that's how I view it. I could sit here and LARP and make a channel. There's been other channels that have done anarcho-capitalism, I'm sure. Know who was one of these type guys? The guy who had married his sex doll. Again, delusional.
Oh my God. Yeah,
TFM was his name. He was sort of like in this anarcho-capitalism type dude. And know what his living life was? Living with a sex doll. That's it.
Yasmin, call in for the love
Ozanthi
of
says
God.
anarcho-capitalism,
in.
Monty, is just another form of government. If you just substitute for an actual, well, I mean, there would be one probably.
You can
an
do
actual
it,
government
Yasmin.
with corporations. Instead of
believe in
police, you
you.
have a
We
security
love
firms,
you, Yasmin.
stuff
Call
like that.
in.
Well, maybe not a courtesy. Well,
Do
maybe.
it.
Yeah.
Please, Yasmin. Please. Please.
I mean,
we
this
love
guy
you.
says
We
I'm
support
gay.
you.
I'm gay. I mean, would
Yes,
you like to come on and define
Rottweiler.
that
Yes.
instead of putting stupid platitudes in chat? Would you also like to deny that Ashkenazi Jews are the smartest people per percentage for people? Would you like to discuss that? Or no, that's too much info for you, right?
Ben, are you quoting a Spirit flight? Because that sounds very cheap.
Because I'm curious, Bonnie says, if that, I don't think it was a debate. It's not set up as a debate. It's more of a conversation.
No, it was.
How did I lose? Hey, stupid. Hey, stupid. Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves. I just told you, moron. You're too fucking dumb to understand it doesn't make a difference to me. Now, listen, Nick. I just told you to have that type of society, you need a high IQ
Rottweiler,
population.
timed out.
You don't seem to address that, did you? Yeah. There is nothing that woman won. Why does she have a government entity involved when she doesn't believe in the government? You lose,
I'm
fuckface.
paying for it.
Stupid schmuck.
I mean, even as basic as like when you drive your car, you abide by the yellow line. I mean, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Everybody live in a society. There we go.
Wow.
It's another moron. I gotta deal with these people. This is the same woman that is so fearful. And believe me, from Ben Thorpe, you don't have anything to fear from. Believe me. So this fucking
can't even do it
woman is gonna survive. She's afraid of Ben Thorpe coming to her. She's gonna survive in a Mad Max anarcho state. Are you fucking deluded, Nick? Stick it up your ass. Stick it up your ass.
Oh, they're coping so hard.
Are you insane?
They're coping so hard. Nick, have you been timed out yet?
Sing bad karaoke.
Please do.
And now I support. Yeah, good.
No,
I do.
Yasmin,
I support
go join.
out of Israel. Yeah.
Jesus, Yasmin, you're holding us in
Charles.
suspense. I want to go to bed.
That's why I'm here, Charles, because I'm trying to prevent, but I keep getting derailed. But
There's no derailment. Did she win or lose? I'm telling you, Carlin, you lost. First of all, fat cakes, get on a treadmill. Because in an anarcho state, you better be in shape first of all.
I'm good.
Okay? And no, your AR-15
I'm good.
ain't going to count for
I
everything,
have
stupid.
absolutely paid
Okay?
more in taxes
Stupid
than he
people.
has.
Dumb motherfuckers.
100%.
Dumb
Yasmin,
motherfuckers lumbering
come
around
on!
society. Too much time.
I have a question about, I guess, AR-15s. I'm not someone who is.
I don't know.
I'm not interested in weapons, but I get the impression that an AR-15 is like for someone who doesn't know how. Like, isn't it more impressive if you can use like a weapon that you have to like actually aim? It only goes like one at a time.
Use a pistol too.
Like
I
if
can
you
use
put
a
an
pistol
AR-15
too.
in my hands, I'm a deadly killing machine.
Yeah, but that just sounds like it's idiot, doesn't it? Like, don't you have?
Has Whoremaxxer ever
She's
fired
a disaster
an AR-15?
waiting to happen. She'll shoot herself in the fucking foot.
My God! Well, that hasn't happened.
Yeah, but doesn't it take less skill to use an AR-15 just because it's just automatic? It just goes off. I mean.
Oh my God!
I mean, not necessarily. Be careful. How about
you don't even need to aim an AR-15. It just goes off and it just fires at the person, and you don't even need to aim it. And oh my God, I don't even know what an AR-15 is. It just goes off, and it's just like, oh my God, guys! Oh my God, an AR-15 is just so easy. You just basically take it out of the case, and it like it just. I don't even know what an AR-15 is. Do you know what an AR-15 is? Oh my God.
Living the dream.
I mean, he is. He's got lights on his tennis shoes, for God's sakes. I'm
gonna get literally just said it on the
Nick, they timed you out.
Get some lights on my shoes.
Yasmin, go. Yasmin, we believe in you, Yasmin. We love you. Yasmin, go get him. Go, Yasmin.
Tell me you don't know anything about guns. Yeah, why don't you come down, Xander? I mean, another internet tough guy. Another internet tough guy like Carlin over there. You're all gonna fucking round up and liquidate up, please. You ain't gonna do shit, boy. You ain't gonna do shit.
Dragon Tail, you got timed out? Of course you did.
Internet pussies. Let's go. Rubber meets the road.
Like he just put the link in the chat. Yasmin, go.
Go ahead.
Go, Yasmin.
Right there.
Go, Yasmin. Go. Go, Yasmin. Go, Yasmin. Go.
There's the link.
Do
it.
It's right there. It's been posted many times.
Jazzy, I don't know. I kind of agree with that. I had never heard of that person, Corey, and I don't know if it was the audio, if they didn't do a sound check.
That Carlin, I got something that you would like right here.
You wish.
I think that
you have a lot.
You wish.
Body represents it. I got a nice, yummy bag of gummy bears.
Sorry, this happens.
They've been in a lot of my pocket for a long time, Carlin. You come over here and eat some gummy bears.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is he doing?
I ain't timing you out. Who is timing Shift out?
That was me on accident. Sorry, Shift.
Shift, you got timed out by accident.
But they're in
timing is gone. Hammer happened.
Sorry, that was an accident. But Leah, is Kayla actually going in July?
Is Kayla coming out? She can. I mean, is she? I don't know. I mean, honestly.
Who is Whoremaxxer?
This could be a good conversation right here. Hello.
Yasmin, you look.
What do you have to say, honey?
Yes, Yasmin.
Yes. Hello. You are on in the Howling Madness.
Whoremaxxer, let Yasmin back on.
Your mic is muted.
Whoremaxxer.
And no, you're not that tasty.
Yasmin, you're wiggly beautiful.
Your mic is muted.
You're wiggly beautiful, Yasmin. We love you.
I'm waiting for this person called Yasmin Adriana to unmute the mic. Yeah, but your mic is muted. You understand? To speak, you got to unmute that part.
Oh, God.
Okay. So what is the thing? You want me to tell you if you're tasty or not? No, you're not tasty.
Is this Aladdin?
Whoremaxxer, you would totally fuck Yasmin. You know it. Come on.
Yes, unmute your mic.
Yasmin, what are you doing? Unmute your mic. Talk to Whoremaxxer. Come on.
Hello, genius. Oh, God.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you sound very intellectual. Let's go. What do you got?
Thanks. So I think Colin absolutely destroyed you during that stream. Why did you let her do
Really?
that?
That's an interesting take. I'd like to ask you, Yasmin, honestly, if this Carlin absolutely destroyed me, how is it that her anarcho-capitalism works? Tell me how that works in real life.
Tell me about your philosophy.
I've already expressed my philosophy, and that's well known.
I know. Did you not
Now you
listen?
tell me about yours.
I came in the last minute, but she still destroyed you.
Mhm.
Destroyed me on what?
One minute and she destroyed me.
True, Yasmin. True,
Do you have a
Yasmin.
brain? I'm just curious because first you couldn't even use your mic, but if you only see 1 minute and you just want to spout out your opinion, come on.
Yasmin, she's not even on
no,
camera.
I don't think
Tell
you're
her to
tasty
turn on her
either.
camera, Yasmin. Tell her to turn on her camera. She's not even on camera because she's scared because you're prettier than her, Yasmin. You are
Okay,
far
great. All right,
sexier
great.
than
Thank you for your
can ever hope to be,
contribution
Yasmin.
tonight. You cannot defend the position, though, which I gave you a time to
Tell
just
her
say,
to
hey,
turn on her camera, Yasmin.
this is why it will work.
I have a few questions for you. I like your room. I like it, by the way. So what are your thoughts on Palestine and the Jews? Do you think they should be
what?
Palestine and the Jews? Which one do you think should be genocide?
I think all Arabs should be removed out of Israel.
Oh, you're anti-Islam like me.
Well, I guess I think the world would be better without Islam, yes.
How so?
Well, Islam is inherently violent. They take people like you and throw them off of fucking buildings. Do you like that?
You need to elaborate. What else?
I don't need to elaborate what else. I told you it's inherently violent.
Looks is just hilarious.
Tell her she's not even doesn't even have her
Go
camera
ahead.
on, Yasmin.
What's the next question? I just told you I want Islam out of the planet. It doesn't belong on planet Earth. Do you understand that?
So how do you plan on doing that? How do you
I
plan
can't
on
do it myself. It's gonna have to take a collective of people at a certain time to decide that the Islamic doctrine, philosophy, and so-called religion is not compatible with people on Earth.
And what is your plan on getting that done? And when you have the people to
I have no plan because I'm not going to get it done, nor am I delusional like Carlin the pair over there.
Oh, so basically you're just hoping and using your imagination.
Well, you could say I hope to see Islam eradicated. Yes.
Well, you can pray in a way. You can identify with it being a way.
I have a question for the guest. Do you consider yourself a tasty trap?
I look better than you. That's why your camera's off.
At least I can turn it on and off, unlike you. But I'm just
turn on your camera.
You consider yourself a tasty trap, or you just a man?
Let me finish here. Do you know, Yasmin, that under Islamic doctrine, people like you would be chucked off of a fucking
I'm not a fan of Islam, but for the one
okay, that's fine. But you do realize what they do to trans and homosexual men.
Yes, I just said I don't support Islam. But can you tell the
good. Well, let's start there. How about we start there? Okay. How about we start there? How about people flying planes into buildings, which is very Islamic, by the way? Let's start there. I don't want the fucking ideology on the fucking planet.
Whoremaxxer advocating for genocide.
So basically, you think all Arabs are a bunch of radical Muslims, right?
It depends on the Arab. Not all Arabs are Muslim. Some may
Why
be
does
Christian.
it go from one piss mop to another piss mop on stream? Can we just kick this person off? Nobody wants
one Arab, maybe one Arab, maybe a
prettier
Christian,
than her. That's why she wants Yasmin to be kicked off.
You have a majority of them, though, in
someone
the Middle
say in the
East
chat that she knows that Yasmin is
Muslims.
prettier than her. Please, someone in Whoremaxxer's chat say that. You know that Yasmin is prettier than you, bitch.
So I have other questions. I just want to understand your viewpoint so I can push back a little bit.
Yeah, she's jealous of Yasmin. Exactly. She's jealous of Yasmin.
So what are your thoughts on misogyny, Nick Fuentes?
It's true.
You already told me your thoughts on
I think they're all equally stupid, honestly. I think Nick Fuentes is probably a closeted homosexual himself. Anybody that calls himself a graper and you take that seriously probably should liquidate themselves or maybe rope tonight if you think that being a hardline Catholic and then praying to a Jew while hating the Jews at the same time is compatible. I'd say liquidate yourself.
Wait, what Jew does he pray to? Do you think you sexier than Nick Fuentes?
Yes, I do.
He is not
I'm much
sexier than Nick
sexier.
Fuentes.
And I
Absolutely
may be
not.
much older, but I'm much sexier,
Denied.
baby.
No,
And I could fuck better any day than Nick
I
Fuentes.
would fuck Nick Fuentes before.
Oh, so you live in the realm of delusion too. That's good. So, do you think you have a bigger dick than his Italian dick?
I know
don't
I
think
do.
so.
You're
No, no. Nick is
yeah,
Italian.
I'll send it to you.
Nick inevitably has a bigger dick than Whoremaxxer.
A Jewish man bigger than Italian man?
Yep.
Well, I'm a quarter Italian too, so that would make me
a quarter Italian.
Quarter Italian. Yeah,
Is someone listening to that person's stream? Are you listening? Do you have that stream pulled up, Yasmin? Is that what we're hearing in the background?
Look, you can't talk to me unless you turn your camera on, honey. Okay?
Yes, Yasmin.
Your camera's not on. Yes! You're on this stream. You do realize that you're not on Carlin's stream. You have it pulled up. Maybe you can just go
turn
join
your
their
camera
stream.
Okay, fair enough. But you asked me. I asked you, is Nick Fuentes? I said, Griper philosophy. If you call it that, is ridiculous. Okay. You would also be very scared under somebody like him. If somebody like him came to power, so I wouldn't be so careful of getting involved with those type of people.
Why would I be scared? I'm not a victim.
Well, because he views queers, which you're probably queer yourself or trans or whatever, as the same realm. And being that they're the most hateful type, being the closeted homosexual is the most hateful type. Like a lot of the top SS and Nazi hierarchy was closeted homosexual. That's what you get with a character like Nick Fuentes. Do you understand that?
Look, I'm not very influenced. I don't get influenced. I do the influencing.
Really?
But yeah,
okay, good. Well, what's the next question? Let's keep the wheels moving, baby.
You gotta tell me a little bit.
Oh God, this is just a puppet. Carlin's hand is up your ass, and you're just talking whatever they want you to say.
My hand is absolutely not
we know
up
that. We know your game.
ass.
Get to the point.
Yasmin
turn your camera on, then run your
own person,
Go
right?
But I think
you're
exactly.
Let me be serious with you a second, if I could, if this will work. I proved to you tonight that you can't have an anarcho-capitalist society without a high IQ population.
Why can't you turn her camera on?
Now, obviously, that's not going to happen in the United States. And obviously, she's not in the type of shape to even survive that. What would you say to that?
So why do you think the United States is becoming low IQ? Do you think it's because of wokeism, the victim culture?
Why it's what?
Becoming low IQ.
Why it's becoming, say that again? Why it's becoming a what?
Whoremaxxer her panties.
Low IQ country.
The person who's
well, that's because honestly,
because
you have retards that are breeding. And there should be a license for breeding.
Wow.
That's the reason why it's happening. It's called eugenics.
Same, I agree. So you agree with natural selection?
This is kind of what I'm thinking. Like,
yeah, to a good
extent. Is
Monty
like 400 pounds?
So how would you
Monty have an A in her profile?
Well, I wouldn't allow these people to breed in mass. That's for sure.
Yasmin,
they wouldn't be allowed to
how
just
much
going
she weighs.
along and plugging away.
Ask her how much she weighs.
Out 12 of these morons.
Yasmin, ask her
so
what size her panties
24 morons. That doesn't make sense now, does it?
What size were her panties?
But yeah, I think me and Colin do differ on some points. Like, I support police brutality. I support the police.
You support the police? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Ask Yasmin. Ask her what size her panties.
Well, you want to get along with Carlin, who doesn't support the police.
And no, she doesn't support the police.
No,
so why do you find her philosophy correct?
Thanks, Nina. Thanks, Charles.
Wait, what? I didn't hear you. The girl with her camera off was talking.
Sorry, I don't speak Ebonics.
Oh, that's cute. Turn your camera on, then run your mouth.
Yasmin, ask her what size her panties are. What size are your panties?
Next question.
What size are your panties?
Whoremaxxer, do you honestly believe that you are sexier than Nick Fuentes?
Yes, I told you yes. I could definitely fuck better than him.
Yasmin is absolutely prettier.
And I have the proof for that.
What proof?
My porn.
Yeah, I would disagree. Your body's
not. Have you seen my porn?
No, but I can tell your body's not in shape.
Oh, really? How is that? Think Nick Fuentes? You know, Nick Fuentes is built like a twink. Let me tell you something, Yasmin. You don't got a fucking pump like that. I'm 47 years old. How old is Nick Fuentes? 27?
25.
Exactly. No, I'm in shape. I'm in shape, baby. Kiss that pump.
He's not in shape.
Here. Hey, no, you can kiss that. Kiss that pump. Oh, yeah, it is. That's fucking rock hard, bitch.
That's
you
all
know
Whoremaxxer has with
I can see the drugs pumping out of your veins. That's cute.
You can see that popping out. Yeah, it's called muscle definition. Unlike
it's called drugs.
The twink that you go to, Nick Fuentes, the undercover closeted homo.
So do you shoot the drugs or do you smoke the drugs?
I shoot them in my ass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I want to ask the other girl, what size are her panties?
Yes.
What's it to you?
Yes,
Because I want to know, is she the kind of girl that wear mom drawers or does she wear a thong?
What do you wear?
What size?
Why don't you worry about
what size? Yasmin is tiny. What are you talking about?
You got a big horse schlonger, though.
Probably. You would like that? What do you Whoremaxxer?
Oh my god.
Yasmin, Whoremaxxer is fantasizing about Yasmin.
That's gonna scare me.
Oh my god.
Andy is highly turned on, Yasmin.
Oh
in the
my
chat.
god. Yasmin Whoremaxxer
cringe.
fantasizing. Oh no.
Yeah, the only thing cringe here is
do you have a thought thing?
Whoever this man with a wig is.
Oh, that's cute.
Yasmin
I should post my
like,
Instagram in the chat so you can see me. Because you're scared to show your
Yasmin.
face, honey.
Whoremaxxer.
I'm not scared to show my face. I just don't feel like it.
This bitch
Yeah,
who looks
because you're
on her
ugly, selfish shit
camera
behind the
is
camera.
like so upset that Yasmin is stealing.
I can
the
assure
show.
you it's not. I got the Polaroids here, Yasmin. They said definitely don't want a government with someone like you around. Oh, you would get it too. I take pleasure too.
Yeah.
Oh, who's Carlin's going to protect you? Oh, look at this fucking queero. Talk about queero right here. So gun-ho on genocide.
Hi,
Honestly, it's
Potato.
funny
How
you're
are
still on
you,
about
Potato?
being gay. We just wanted you to admit it. Nobody cares. Admit
Look,
what?
I would
I told her this thing called she never read Kinsey's work, and obviously either have you, because you're too fucking stupid.
Read Kinsey's work.
You're too fucking stupid, and I know that fucking broad is too peanut braid to even understand it. So fuck off.
Look, if Muslims ever brought that bullshit to America, I would eradicate all that is.
I appreciate it.
Are you a native English speaker? Just wondering.
Can you turn your camera on, honey?
Are you a native English speaker? Was that English that you just said? Honestly, what did you just say? Can you enunciate a little bit better?
Show your face.
Can you enunciate a little bit better?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. And if I had to I would definitely become full blown gay if it was fucking Carlin. And by the way, that's a very manly name. We know what we're getting at too. So let's
Carlin's a very feminine name. What is your?
Oh yeah, I hear it all the time.
Why don't you like Carlin? Like I know I know why she doesn't like Carlin because she's ugly behind the camera. But why don't you like Carlin?
I said I don't like Carlin. I never said that.
True, Yasmin.
I'm just not interested in her content.
Because she looks better than you. That's
smart
why.
enough. She's not smart enough.
But continue.
Let's just be honest. She's not smart enough for my
Whoremaxxer, why don't you like Carlin?
Why are we letting this weirdo just run the stream? I don't understand that.
Nobody's running. I assure you, I'm running. I'm listening to the questions and seeing if anybody, has any two brain cells to rub together. Maybe it would register with one of these.
This person clearly doesn't have two brain cells to run together because they have to pull up a stream.
Right. Let's try the other one. What do you got?
Oh no!
Oh,
Yasmin
God.
got booted. Oh no!
Go ahead,
Yasmin. Oh no!
How's
I've seen you before. What are you doing?
Oh, hey.
You mentioned Nick Fuentes. Did you see his debate with Destiny?
No, I couldn't give two fucks less.
Fair enough. It was an interesting debate between Destiny and a bunch of red pillars, right?
Yeah. Okay. And who won? Who won?
Destiny.
Destiny won. And what is his position?
I forgot what the debate topic was about, but
are you getting the pump, boy?
What?
Yeah.
Good. How about you concentrate on that and don't give a fuck
totally lost,
what Nick Fuentes or Destiny has to say?
Okay.
Right.
Why don't you turn them off and put on some fucking Sepultura or some Meshuggah and get a fucking pump?
Right, absolutely, yeah.
Go ahead. Who do you think won, me or Carlin?
This is your average Whoremaxxer fan
Carlin?
right here.
Who's Carlin?
So you didn't see it.
No.
Okay, what else do you have to say? It's making my night.
Well, in his defense, at least he was watching a little bit more
Can
intellectually
someone else please call into Whoremaxxer?
What is your weight currently out?
Please
Have you
call
lost
into
weight since the
Whoremaxxer.
last time we spoke?
Please.
No.
Can someone else please
You
call into
haven't.
Whoremaxxer?
Unfortunately.
How's that helping you? Let me ask you a question. Excuse me.
Right.
Instead of watching the Destiny fucking Nick Fuentes debate, why aren't you concentrated on your gym time and your cardio
We're going
activity?
to late night stream. It's almost 2 a.m.
Like Carlin.
That's a good question. Yeah. That's a good question.
Why don't you ask Carlin the same thing? Why isn't her fat
Please,
ass in the
someone
gym?
call into Whoremaxxer.
She's a coke artist. That's why.
Right.
John, you do
that?
it. Come on, John.
Hey,
Come
Tariq,
on.
can she
do
do
it.
this?
Do it. We love you, John. We
I'm
believe
not
in you.
sure.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No.
Tariq, have you had any good encounters with ladies recently?
Not recently. Not like with.
He needs to get Mogmaxed. The guy needs to get jacked and stacked. Get on some gear, boy. Stop playing around. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
I go to college.
Fuck college. How's that helping you?
Gain some qualifications in certain.
Qualifications to do what?
To become a doctor.
You want to become a doctor? What, a gynecologist?
Bro.
What you looking for, boy? Are you an American?
Come on.
Are you American, Tariq?
I'm Canadian.
You're Canadian. Figures. Canadian fucks pollute this great whole land of America.
Kino, call into Whoremaxxer. Come on, do it.
What are you doing in college, Tariq? You're wasting your time.
No.
Please, call into Whoremaxxer. We love you. We believe in you.
Learn. It's called the internet, boy. Have you heard of Google?
Yeah.
Why aren't you using it, boy? You'll get all the education.
Well, he was listening to political debates, so I mean, I'll give him that.
Call into Whoremaxxer. In my honor, Kino.
In Canada,
woman tonight. I destroyed Carlin the pair.
Have you heard of the AI apps now?
See, now this is the energy you should have had with the other people. Tariq is not being annoying as others.
Right.
Tariq, in Canada, is it easy to find
his chat
sex workers?
I don't think they have much of that here.
Just go over to his chat. It'll be fine.
You know why, Tariq? Because they're goddamn in America.
What about a strip club, Tariq? Have you ever been to a strip club?
I usually avoided those places.
Good.
Really? Why?
I'm not sure, but like maybe it's just the way I was raised, or I avoided bars usually, strip clubs.
Tariq, what did you eat today?
I'm thinking.
Go show me your refrigerator, boy. I want to have a look-see in there.
You want to have a look in my refrigerator?
Goddamn right.
Than he is.
This is what you should have asked Carlin. Why are we asking for Tariq?
Come on, Kino. We believe in you. We love you.
In her refrigerator.
Go call in Whoremaxxer and tell him to suck a dick.
Hold on.
Literally, because he probably would.
I have to get up.
There he goes.
Oh my God.
Do you live alone, Tariq?
Oh my God.
I live
He's
with
showing them his refrigerator. Wow.
This idiot again.
So this is probably like
what
maybe like your mom doing your shopping.
Why?
My dad usually does.
Oh, your dad. Oh, okay.
Well, don't look too bad. You got some milk. What do you got? Some cottage cheese.
Tariq, Randy wants to know, well, how do you feel about Corey Feldman?
Who's that?
Oh, he loves Corey
There you go,
Feldman.
Randy.
Great American man. I don't give a fuck what she wants. Shove her up your ass, bandit. Go fuck yourself with her.
All right, we're waiting for Kino
Go fuck
to
yourself
get
with
into
Grace
Clubhouse
Thorpe. I don't
Whoremaxxer.
speak to you people. Go fuck yourselves.
Tariq, what kind of a doctor do you want to be?
That's it.
Neurosurgeon?
I'm
A
done.
neurosurgeon, damn.
Wants to be a gynecologist.
Yeah, I
Can you
definitely
imagine
want
this
this guy
guy
to be
doing
my
neurosurgery
neurosurgeon.
on you?
Totally.
I want to let this motherfucker touch me.
The
He'll
hell?
fuck up your whole
call
brain
in.
cavity.
Call in. Do it. Do it, John. Come on.
Oh my god.
You can go fuck yourself too, boy. You don't get no underwear. You got nothing. Go fuck yourself, jerk. I ruined that woman tonight. Ruined that Carlin the pair. Ruined her, Tarif. Her life is a misery box right now. That's what her life is.
Yeah.
Trey, may I ask, are you of Indian descent, like from India? Is your family? Are you or no?
All East Indian, yeah, like
It's
Bengali.
East Indian. I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in your parents arranging marriage? Because I have friends from East India, and they, especially one of them, reminds me of you. He's, I think, going to have an arranged marriage. Is that something that you're looking
Nick
for?
just posted the link in the chat, so
possibly, yeah.
get the link from Nick.
Okay.
You'll get married at the Ganges.
Yeah.
You ever get married? You ever go down to that Ganges River, Tarif?
I
like it. I like to bathe myself in it. I bathe myself in the Ganges. I go to the Hindu temple. And I'll have some of that Kama Sutra. Have you ever heard of that? Kama Sutra.
Yeah. It's
good stuff. It's hot.
I think it's a book on like love and sexual.
How about me and you do some Kama Sutra? What do you think?
I don't know, man.
Leo, I think, and Sharif, correct me if I'm wrong. If in an arranged marriage, it's your parents that find the partner or wife, right?
Groom, yeah.
You ever get one of them fancy headdresses with the elephant floating down the Ganges?
Not yet.
Why not? You ever sing karaoke?
Yeah. Have you ever sang karaoke, Tarif?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes.
Potato!
Sometimes.
Potato, you should call
Have you ever gone to like a karaoke bar?
Call in, Potato. Defend my honor. Come on.
I did do it like in like certain functions, yeah.
We see you, Potato. Call in.
Rock and
you're American already. Rock and roll.
Wait, I have another question about arranged marriages, if I may ask. In general, would you know what this person looks like before, or do you only know when you're about to marry them?
Beforehand, usually.
Do you get to meet them? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think King of Leo, he's saying.
Monty, it's kind of like when you have your camera off and you don't show people what you look like because you don't want people to know what you look like because, you know.
I like Indian women.
Terry, do you know what a pog is?
No, I never heard of it.
Kino, Nick posted the link in the chat. You don't need to wait to subscribe. Nick posted the link in the chat. Just join
you got 2 minutes
call
to state your case. You have been permabanned off of the channel by the likes of
Evil trying to call in.
Well, he got a flip on the camera here. I don't know who that is.
Trying to dox me, just so you know, but whatever. If I need to leave, I'll just leave then.
Oh, it's Numbnuts is down here.
Is he on camera?
Yeah.
Oh.
One in the chat. Evil TV has made the stipulation, at least for Grace, that she has to come on with a thong, which is in force, so she won't be coming on.
I think King of Leo, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't a pog like a fat ass white girl? Is that what that is? That's my Kayla question for the day.
Oh.
I think that's what it is, though, Tarif.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
You know, Nick just posted the link in the chat. Call in.
Thank you.
Call in. Come on.
So if you want to be a neurosurgeon, Tarif, what do you think about Neuralink?
Yeah, it's a neurosurgeon right here. Go ahead, stupid.
Wait, Ben is on? Holy shit.
Hi, Ben.
Really?
Hi, Monty.
Ben is on?
I like the photo of you in that.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, I look good there. Thank you.
When was that taken?
Maybe a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
Ben.
Yeah, I've been through some rough times.
I was gonna say, I think the stress has
Arabian
Oh,
gotten to you.
Oh no!
the reason I can't cam up is because
Ben
I'm
Dorf is on
in
Whoremaxxer.
hiding. I
Holy
Did they have their way
Fine.
with you, Ben? Did they
Internet
rape
losers.
your asshole? Did they
I
have their way?
understand, Ben. That is the same for me.
Have they put trackers on your automobiles?
No, I'm not to the extent of you. I'm sure you have it much worse.
True.
They tracked
Yeah.
your automobile, Ben. How
Hey,
dare them?
Whoremaxxer,
How dare them?
I just defended you, buddy, against people who were saying that it was evil that I let my daughter talk to you because you're such a creep.
The best day of her goddamn life.
Yes, it was some of the best content she ever had, and yet you turn on us.
Suck my balls.
You turn on us.
Oh no,
and
Ben is
ban us
pissed
for no
off.
reason. Why did you ban us? Why are we banned?
Because you're life deniers.
Why? How, in what way?
Because you're life denialism. What's your case, boy? I'm giving you a chance to make your case right now.
Why is Whoremaxxer talking
Well, I don't
like
even know what
Macho
I'm
Man
making a
Randy
case for.
Savage?
What do you want to talk
Like
about?
I think potentially being unbanned.
My case, I think we have a lot in common.
No, we do not.
Wait, is Ben
I think
Dorf
sex is a wonderful
faking
gift.
Whoremaxxer to
No,
unban
you do
him?
not. Next question.
I don't.
No, you're definitely not having any. Next question.
Yeah, I'm not really currently having any, but
Been that
think
way
sex
for
is a
10
wonderful
years. Next
thing.
question, please. Let's keep
Well,
it
you're
real
not
quick.
having any either right now, and
2
you're
weeks
talking
ago.
about.
Better than 10 years.
Why do I have to make a case? You just had this guy Tarek on. He's the most boring guy you could ever have on a channel. I think that
Because you're bad. Know why? Because you're full of toxic fucking people. That's why.
I don't.
Because let me explain to you why, since you're asking the question.
Yeah.
Your channel and your Discord in
Ben is on now,
particular
so it might take a
is the
minute.
ones
But if you get on,
responsible for
defend
having
my
all
honor.
your
Just
food
defend my
shits and
honor. It'll
crap
be
like
okay.
that done.
That's all. That's all we
Food
need you to
shits?
do is defend my honor.
Yeah, harassing me.
Yeah,
But they're probably gonna
like
fight for a
people
minute.
are saying this guy Tariq comes from us. He doesn't. He comes from Alex's Playing with Fire channel.
Good. Now what's next? Now I told you why are you banned, and I tell you the reason why. Because I think you're toxic. I think you make piss poor decisions. You don't listen to any reason. Would you like me to go on?
Well, okay, but those are different issues than Discord. I don't really.
All right, let's talk about your decisions, and since you're here, Ben, for a section. Before you got involved in all your fucking stupidity and your crap, I said you don't mouth off to the judge. Be polite. Be courteous. Go in there. But you didn't, did you? No, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't take anything after I spoke to you 2 hours. That's a sign of disrespect.
No, I was courteous. I was courteous.
No, you were not. You were not that time you went. No, you were not.
I was.
No, you weren't. You were not. You were mouthing off, Ben, because you think you're gonna alpha the judge.
No, that's not how I roll. I don't yell and scream and all that.
What is your predicament currently, Ben?
True.
How are you going to get yourself then out of your current predicament?
Well, I got the two things is your old friend, my putative wife, soon to be ex-wife, has filed divorce. She wants to try to destroy my life permanently.
Wait,
Good. Okay, great.
See,
Ben, this is part of the reason why I permabanned
you
because
Courtney filed
you're
for
the
divorce.
thing that you're always to blame Courtney for your life's decisions. And it doesn't matter because you've been divorced for a long time, okay?
True.
No matter what you think.
Yeah, I don't think we were ever married in the first place.
Good. Let's understand
you care
that.
if you're getting a
Okay?
divorce,
So she's
Ben?
out of the picture and you're divorced. Okay. What is it going forward? Do you intend to stream? Does Grace stream anymore?
Well, we're currently not able to be together by legal order.
Because
isn't that a little stupid? Because technically you live together. So how do they decide that?
No, I'm currently homeless.
You're currently homeless? Where?
Yeah.
Potato.
Because I can't be in the same home as.
Fuck you, Joseph.
So
Grace.
you're in the RV?
We're no longer friends.
Well, I can't disclose my location.
All right, well, don't disclose everything. Keep your mouth shut.
Ben
Don't
is in a
disclose
secret
anything.
location.
Okay, so you're not together.
Yeah.
And they say you can't be together for a year. Okay, how do you proceed to get yourself out of the situation?
Yeah, that was
I got
probably a
answer to
mistake.
that. So they force you to take these ridiculous Kafka-esque things called battering intervention classes, and they're fascinating in a certain way. But I think if you're supposed to take 20 altogether, and I think when you take 3 or 4 and they're once a week, I already taken one. Then she can choose to. Of course, I can't tell her anything. She can choose to go to the judge and ask that the order be dropped, and then we can resume, streaming together and everything else. But I do rely on her quite a bit as a streamer. She does the tech stuff, and I just like having someone else there. So
You don't need that to stream, Ben. If I can stream by myself through StreamYards, nobody needs a producer to stream.
No, you don't need it.
Whoremaxxer is right.
Like it. But
Who's this guy here? Is this a friend of yours? This is what I don't want here. Hello.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't know this guy.
I have no idea who the fuck you are. I just give it
Where'd you come from?
My daddy's ball sack. That's where I come from. How about you?
Good.
Yo, what we drinking tonight, man? I got rum and Pepsi. What you got?
What do you think? This is a hangout stream? What you on the fucking furniture too?
Are we gonna shoot some guns later or what? What are we gonna do?
Hey,
What are you gonna do? You from that Carolyn? I pulled her off, man.
Whoremaxxer.
Destroyed that woman.
Carlin, she actually put a cyber stalking order against me.
False, Ben.
Yeah,
I did not put a cyber stalking order against you. I put
You
an
gotta be careful about that one.
against you.
She'll go to court and put an order against you, and you can't own firearms.
Yeah, she gets. I'll sit right on her face.
I will. You want to fuck me?
Sit right on her face.
You right back.
She's a crazy.
No,
I'm crazy, Ben. Okay, I'm not the one that's homeless. Okay.
I got
You look like a party guy yourself. What do you got going on there? What do you got there? Better than listening to Ben complain.
I got my couple sale of Jerry's. I'm a couple balls deep in this shit right now. So
you look like you're ready for the strip club.
I'm always ready for the club, man. That's how I'll be working, man. I got to support this unhealthy habit of mine.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you even know what this channel's about?
No, I'm assuming he's the master of the whore since his asshole is a gaping hole about the size of the Grand Canyon.
I'd like to get on me. I bet you like to bareback me.
No, you're a dirty ass whore, man. I'm gonna have to double glove that shit like a motherfucker, man. I don't want to be itching like a motherfucker after I'm done with your ass. You kidding me?
Yeah.
How did you find
those glasses and talk to me?
How did you find this stream? How did you
tell that to me? But kiss me. I'll kiss you a long time until you love me.
Let me buy some lipstick, okay? Because I want to at least look good before I get fucked.
I'll fuck you till you love me.
This guy.
No. It's gonna be a love-hate relationship. There's gonna be a lot of hate going on here.
Yeah. You see about that? Yes, Kayla, about that.
Caleb, who the fuck's Caleb? I don't know.
Don't worry about it. You're worried about my bussy, so don't worry about her.
Oh, you got a man vagina. You got a man vagina now. What are you, old Greg? Does that shit glow in the dark like a glowworm?
You're a Carlin fan. I reckon.
Tino, have you ever been diagnosed with
put him downstairs
or anything like that?
Ben, I don't listen. I'll put him down here a second. Ben, I don't want to hear you complaining. Where are you going in the next week?
I'm mostly just hanging out and hiding. I'm out in nature. I'm a few states away from Grace and her mother.
Are you shitting in the woods? You said you're out in nature. Are you shitting in the woods technically?
I have several times, yeah.
I warned you, Ben, not to do what you did. And now you wound up in the woods shitting there.
I do appreciate your advice, and you are wrong.
You didn't take it, though. You didn't take it, though. You didn't take it.
When I was in jail, I was especially courteous with my cellmates because some of them had done hard time, and I'm not really a fighter, so I allied myself with them. I was kind of their bitch.
Did you become with the Aryan Brotherhood, Ben? Did you get in? Are you a member now of the Aryan Brotherhood?
Well, by the end of my stint, which wasn't a long one, I was trying to get the whites together against the blacks.
Did you get a tattoo? Did you get a tattoo?
That was amazing, Kino.
No, but you can't really get a tattoo in prison. But by the end of it, I was ready to make a move on the blacks because they were guarding the phones and keeping people from making calls. They had a little gang of their own. So I get how you got to work in groups in prison.
Okay, so that's good. Okay, so Ben, what is your next plan? Let me ask you that since we're having a conversation here. And don't make me regret that either.
I appreciate it.
What is your plan?
You're a good friend.
What is your plan going forward?
Well, I told you, I'm going to take these classes for a couple more weeks.
Okay.
Then I'm hoping that the judge will drop the order because they generally do. You just got to, like you said, you got to say, I learned my lesson. I done been wrong and that kind of stuff. And then,
can someone
going back,
someone
if that first
send this
court
stream
appearance
to the judge,
or whatever,
please?
which one, I don't remember if there's a second one. If you didn't tell them what's what and you want to describe the law to them, describe the law to them. Do you understand how that works out when
Yeah.
you're dealing with that? Yeah. Okay.
No, that had actually nothing to do with it. I don't think it matters. Like
is
they do
Grace deciding to embark on OnlyFans? What people want to know?
That's a good question.
I'd love for her to do that. I can't talk with her, so I can't tell you what she's up to. But
Okay.
I think it'd be great for her.
Though. I mean, she can make streams herself,
OnlyFans
though, right?
endorsed.
Herself.
Yeah. But I think she'd love to do a stream with you because you're kind of like her stepdad.
There's only one stipulation with that, Ben. I have a guy, a producer, who's going to be funding porn. His name is Evil TV. He donated $200 plus. The only way Grace can get on, she comes on a thong and a midriff.
Oh my god.
Well, I think you're a great.
Ben, tonight, in fact, Ben, you should get on a thong tonight.
Yes, Ben.
I used to have a thong.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe you should live a little. You're already out in the woods, Ben. There's nothing left to lose. Okay. The future is the world is your oyster, Ben.
Well, I can't cam up because I don't want anyone knowing my location. Last time someone found out my location, I got picked up and thrown in the slammer for 12 days.
That's great because you got fucking rotters on your stream. You know that?
They're so crazy. They got together. One of them got a house in Rhode Island.
I can believe that.
So they could plot how to destroy my life with Grace's mother and her brother. Isn't that horrible?
You got to understand, Ben. Do you see what level of insanity you're dealing with? That people would actually move to your state to do that?
Well, they didn't move, but they rented a house for like a week or something.
Do you know who these people are?
Yeah, I know their names too. I know some of their names. Yeah.
Well,
should I go?
All right, Ben. Well, you're going to your classes. You should get that taken care of. I would try to.
I agree.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I would try to stay on those classes.
No, not going to do it.
And call daily to
Thinking
see if you
better
can
of it.
that and show your willingness to do that. And
yeah, I get it. You gotta. What they want you to do in these classes is whether or not you think what you did. You just have to say yes. I will never, ever, ever touch another human being, and you just got to sit there and like it's like a.
What do you want? What do you want? You have some advice for Ben Genius?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I heard thongs and I got excited, and he got locked up.
I bet you have a fucking thong. I bet you have a nice one.
What's his street rate? What's his going rate for street rate?
People,
how much is it? Taste that ass is, okay? It's bossing that shit.
Kino, you need to slow it down, brother.
I can't slow it down. I'm not drunk enough to slow it down. I'm hyper as fuck. I just did a line of Levitra under soup in the mushroom. Come on, let's do this.
Less drugs, more insanity.
No, more drugs, more insanity.
Monty there, Monty. Monty, do you have anything to say to Ben? I'll put him back.
Ben, how was your first, what is it, from class you said you had to go to?
Dead, dead.
Oh, yeah, it was interesting. I can't really legally, I can't talk
yeah, that's fine.
Of the other participants, but I did ask, and the guy said I could talk about what he said and my feelings about it. So it was pretty crazy because at one point, this thing, the idea is to get you to feel bad about what you've done. And yet, obviously,
Kino has ascended to king of the chat for real. Kino, king of the chat.
You know what I find ironic, Ben? I don't mean to interrupt you, but this woman I talked to earlier, the one who got the restraining order on you, I said, excuse me, you had a federally restraining order done by your local, state, and federal
damn
police.
Right I did. Yes,
you get a restraining order and said you want to abolish the government. Don't you see how hypocritical you are?
Yes, because I'm paying for it. Because I'm paying
she wants
for
to abolish the government?
Me.
That's what you said.
Yes.
Yeah, right. That's, the irony of this domestic violence stuff is you're like, men shouldn't use violence in society. And so what do? They call the police and they come with guns and they use violence in society.
Yes, Ben, if you had showed up at my house, I would have showed up with guns and would have used violence. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he's ready to go. Do you have any metal music on? Yeah.
Oh, no. I was playing the metal music in my head. I just heard violence. I'm like, violence.
Okay. Well, that's always good. I mean, Monty, what do you think of Kino? Do you think he looks like he would out there possibly monger? I don't know, maybe Monty.
Kino, why don't you have anything on your? Why don't you put a picture on your walls? It looks like you just moved in there, or maybe you're
He
squatting.
did just move in there.
Yeah, I'm totally squatting in a hotel room right now. Yeah.
Oh, you're in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Vegas, maybe we could party.
Because he bought a
Why
house.
are you in a hotel room doing all sorts of drugs? What's up?
Because he bought a house.
Like what? Like give me another
Ben,
place.
he's
to
in a
do
legit better
do
place
drugs
than
in
you are,
hotels
Ben.
and get loose women. Okay. It's like, come
Ben,
on.
Are you
Ben.
there for work or something,
or is
or
it-
you're just in a hotel just doing drugs by yourself?
I'm just doing
Ben.
drugs in a hotel by myself. Normally I have the light off, but I had the light on for clarity.
But Ben, he's in a hotel room and you're in some undisclosed wooded
Yeah, that's
forest.
true. That's true. But why are
And
you in
you're
a hotel room? Is
defecating,
that
my
your,
friend.
like,
You are
are you-
defecating in the woods right now, and he's in a hotel room.
Yeah, seriously, it's called upper middle class, dude. Get out of the woods, man. My question
why
is,
are
if
you
you
in a
have to take
hotel?
a
Are
shit,
you
do
on
you use a pine cone
vacation?
to wipe your own ass?
Wait, I have a question for Kino. Are you part of like a program where they take homeless people and put them in a shelter, like the
No.
motel for the night?
Yes, I am the token halfway house program.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Kino, have you been in jail? Have you ever been in jail?
Yes, I have. My prison wall is pretty deep.
She's got a long rap sheet, Ben.
I don't think you're really going to get a lot of straight answers from this guy.
Nope.
But
Well,
if
he
you
was-
were in jail, did you find it difficult to survive on the small? I assume there's small portions of food.
Oh,
In jail?
Calling Kino
No,
fat?
Kino.
Now,
No, see,
Ben,
like,
when you
if
leave,
you
where
ever
is
quite notice,
Grace?
I am a jolly fellow, almost like a hipster Santa that's been on the block, and I
You
have
look it.
resorted to cannibalism like
Oh,
Jeffrey
really?
Dahmer.
Yeah, I don't believe it. You.
Kino, it just seems like you'll say anything for attention. Don't you want to like kind of try to curate it a little more?
Well, I'll tell you what, it caught your attention, didn't it? Hence the
Well,
dialogue.
it's kind of
dialogue here.
It's kind of hard to have a conversation with someone who just seems to be saying
All
anything.
right, let me put him down, Ben. All right, Ben. All right. So where are you going? All right. So
Kino.
Well,
Grace, I have some fine women over here now, Ben.
Prison food is actually, as I predicted,
I want to
better
hear
than
about
the
the prison food, Ben. I don't care about the prison food.
No
I don't
problem.
care about. I hope you had some good fiber in there.
Wait. And I don't mean this in a mean way to Grace. More, it's just in a funny way. Was it better than what Grace was feeding you, Ben?
Totally. The wonderful thing about it, and absolutely better, totally consistent. It was 3 meals a day. You knew when they were coming. It's like
Maybe
they
you'd
were
be back home
But
better
was it
off
better
there.
than her meatloaf?
Ben, have you ever thought maybe you're better off there?
Yeah, I actually thought about going back.
That could actually be a strategy.
Yeah, better. I really like the guys in jail for the most part. So
You got 3 hots and a cot, you know? I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah, 3 meals. But in the place I was in, it's called Intake. And the other guys who had been in prison before, they were like, this is worse than maximum security. Because what they do there is they try to like torture you so you'll take a deal to just get the hell out of there, which is true. I would have bent over and done any number of sexual acts. I by the time I was really the judge, I was like, get me out of here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, now, Ben, you should just go with your classes, take those.
Well, let me tell you something I think you'd appreciate about jail.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You said I should quit smoking. And when I was in jail, after the first few days, my smoking habit went away.
Yeah.
And also my like bad eating habits went away. And my, coffee habit went away. And I was so I was happy.
See how easy that is, Ben? Ben, I have a nice warm gummy bear. It's been in my pocket for a long time.
What the fuck
you like that?
Whoremaxxer and the gummy bears? I
like it.
This.
Okay. Well, Ben, like I said, for Grace to come back, there is a stipulation. She has to come in a thong.
That might be extreme. What about a mini?
I think Whoremaxxer should take Grace.
No, it has to be underwear.
I think that
it has to be underwear. It's been donated.
Nothing can go wrong with that plan.
Well, I mean, you can let her know. I can't say
anyone
that,
takes Grace.
She would love to stream with you sometime.
I'm sure she will hear this.
They're going to get what they deserve.
It is underwear and the sexy halfway top, courtesy of Evil TV, a big dono. And we're doing porn too, by the way, Ben. I don't know where your arc is going. Hopefully it goes better than what it is now.
But how many weeks are we going to eat? Like, seriously?
Part of the arc was this like domestic violence thing, which was all
because he's already
bullshit,
drunk.
But whatever. It was good for content in a certain way, but I think I actually was able to kick the evil out of her, And
What?
so before I got picked up, we were like best friends. And so I don't see any of that type of content in the future. And it'll be nice, I think, for folks to see that actually we have a really great relationship that looked bad on camera because she had the whole.
And we're just looking for over here, Ben, as you know, we are just looking for the porn arc. And that's the only arc that Grace should have taken because her stream would have been popping by now.
True.
As mine is.
Whoremaxxer.
Well, you can't do pornography.
Well, not on YouTube, but on the other sites you can. So
you know, she was really excited. She was really excited to meet Rosalind.
Well, that's another moron, and Grayson put herself in favor over here by inserting herself with that moron Rosalind, who was rude. So I didn't want to speak to this. Yeah,
I wasn't. I think I was in jail at the time, but I've seen some of the. I think Rosalind. Yeah, she's a little bit flitty. She kind of
a moron,
connected and then disconnected. I liked her.
The retard, and that's par for the course. So Ben, but over here, Ben, I'm onwards and upwards, as you know.
Yeah,
Ben, I do not stop, Ben.
Ben, are you free to travel?
Yeah. There's none of that like probation stuff. Like I can go to other countries. I thought about seeking asylum from the Russian Federation because they don't have domestic violence laws.
Seriously?
Really, Ben? That could be good. I would like to put them though. I'd like you to go to Antarctica.
Bro.
Is that possible?
I think the Russians have to go through Antarctica to like.
Yeah, but I want you to live there.
Like,
you can do ice fishing, Ben. It's nice. Getting back in touch with nature,
No, I do have Scandinavian heritage, so like
there you
North
go.
Country is natural for me.
I mean, there you go. Okay,
but,
so Ben, what else? All right.
Yeah, a lot less drama, and a lot.
Have you met Tracy?
Good
you
times.
met Tracy? Have you ever met Tracy, Ben, and Piper? I'm gonna fuck them all. I'm gonna fuck them all. That's right. Have a big orgy, Ben.
All right, it sounds interesting.
I'm gonna have a big old orgy, Ben. And you gotta move your way towards life affirmation, Ben.
Can I ask you a question about about your sexual activities? You're into BDSM, is that right?
Only lightly.
Oh, okay. Because
I throw a BDSM session on you, Ben. Is that what you would like?
Can I ask you this question? Do you think women or men are more into BDSM?
Women.
Absolutely right. Okay. Now,
why just offer to spank Ben?
It goes back a long way. Primordial hybristophilia.
Right.
But it's not all women though, too. You can't Ben just saying, "Oh, all women love BDSM" when they don't, because they don't.
No, I didn't say that. I just said
more women that enjoy it than men.
More than men, and they like it generally rougher than men understand how much they like it. Right.
I think also more than some men might be comfortable.
Like you're looking for an excuse to rough up some people.
Well, I mean, my theory on that is because of feminism, because men don't. Women are generally out of. A lot of women are.
Men could really work out their feelings about women by
have a normal sort of authority over them,
beating the shit out of them consensually.
They really
I'm just
long
saying.
for it in bed as a compensation. It's like a rebalancing.
It's going to depend on the woman again. It's very vague.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the problem with you, Ben, is that you'll take a red pill concept.
I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Ben and Whoremaxxer do not understand critical dominatrix theory, which is the idea that if someone is powerful in real life, or if someone has a lot of they're exerting authority in real life, they're going to want to balance that out. I'm done. It's 2 a.m. I'm going to bed. Thank you all for your service tonight. Happy Nitwits episode 69. I hope it was worth it. I've been streaming for 11 hours. I especially appreciate Kino. Kino is officially king of the chat. Blessed. Kino can never be banned from the chat. He is your new king. Everyone bow down to Kino. He's earned it. He's been around a long time. He's done a lot of service to the community. All hail Kino. And Yasmin too. Yasmin is queen of the chat. I'm going to bless Yasmin. Yasmin has earned it as well. She did her service tonight. All right. It's 2 a.m. I'm going to bed. Thank you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye.